We here. This is an attempt to collect the debt. Ukanon, chapter 6, verse 44. Ukanon, chapter 6, verse 44. Now we are working. Listen to the book.
No man can come to me
except
the Father which hath sent me draw him.
Tell him what happened, son.
And I will raise him up at the last day.
Tell him what's written.
It is written in the prophets.
And they shall do what?
Be all taught of Elohim.
Every man therefore
that hath heard
and had learned
of the Father
cometh
unto me.
Unto me. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's why we're here, aren't we? So we can learn of the Father. Isn't that right? So we know how to come unto him. We find statements, we talked about on many occasions that we find that Yahusha made, and none of his statements are not without any reasoning or rationality. Pick me up at the book of Tahalim. See that chapter 80. What does Tahalim mean? The praises. Tahalim. The praises. Tahalim, the 80th division at verse 1. Listen.
Give ear, O shepherd of Yasharal.
Listen and give ear, O
shepherd of Yasharal.
What are we looking for, brother? What are we looking for? The Raha. The Raha. Listen.
Thou that leadest Yahusuf like
Thou
a
that
flock.
leadest Yahusha?
Yahusuf.
Yahusuf.
Like a flock.
Come on.
Thou that dwellest between the cherubim.
So who are they going to refer to? Who are they going to refer to? Thank you, sir. Yasharal. So that put just the Y without the A. Yasharal. Without the A. Is it? Yes, it is. Yasharal, because why do we know Yasharal? That's right, because Yahusuf was the head of Yasharal. Which name did we hear that made him the head? Ephraim. Ephraim. Y'all said that. What y'all said? Somebody said the Rosh. Listen.
Thou that dwellest between the cherubims.
Thou that dwellest between the cherubims.
Shine forth. Before Ephraim and Benjamin and Manasseh, stir up thy strength. And come and save us. Turn us again, O Elohim, and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved.
Yes.
O Yahuwah, Elohim of hosts, how long wilt thou be angry against the prayer of thy people?
Yes.
Thou feedest them with the bread of tears, and givest them tears to drink in great measure.
Who are we talking about here? Yahusha. When he was on the tube. That's what he was eating. He was eating his tears. Come on.
Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors, and our enemies laugh among themselves.
Come on, son.
Turn us again, O Elohim of hosts,
Yes.
and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved.
Come on.
Thou hast brought a vine out of Mizraim.
Yes.
Thou hast cast out the heathen and planted it.
Come on.
Thou preparest room before it, and didst cause it to take deep root.
Yes.
And it filled the land.
Come on.
The hills were covered with the shadow of it.
Yes.
And the boughs thereof were like the goodly cedars.
Yes.
She sent out her boughs unto the sea,
Yes.
and her branches unto the river.
Yes.
Why hast thou then broken down her hedges, so that all they which pass by the way do pluck her?
Sound familiar? Y'all understand what he just told y'all? What are you talking about? How he took off his beard. Somebody was already on that. You saw that, how he plucked off. That's why you ran. He said, make sure you're making sense. Hayward said the same thing. He was talking about plucking off his beard. Pick me at the 15th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. So how did you wind up talking about a beard? He says all the same thing. Other brother, you give me the book of Yekaziel. Z. Yekaziel. Hadn't written in a while. Hold me the 5th chapter. Just hold that for me. This is the 15th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. Yehukanan chapter 15 at verse 1. Listen.
I am the true vine.
Come on, son.
And my Father is the husbandman.
Tell them what happened.
Every branch in me that beareth not fruit.
So when he told us this statement, we can see the reasoning behind it now. When he told you I am the true vine, well, he told you about the true vine. He told you he took a vine out of Mizraim. He told you out of Mizraim have I called my son. Well, actually what he could have told you out of Mizraim I called the vine. He took the vine. He said you planted it. Isn't that right? And it flourished and it took over. And it took over even the mountains. We can find evidence of that. Let's see what happened, how a man spread in the land. Hold what you got. Give me the book of Shaphatim. Shaphatim chapter 1. 1 and 1 will be fine. Shaphatim, chapter 1 and verse 1. Listen.
Now after the death of Yahusha, it came to pass that the children of Yasharal asked Yahuwah, saying, who shall go up for us against the Canaanites first to fight against them? And Yahuwah said, Yahudah shall go up. Behold, I have delivered the land into his hand.
Yes.
And Yahudah said unto Simeon his brother, come up with me into my lot, that we may fight against the Canaanites, and I likewise will go up with thee into thy lot.
Yes.
So Simeon went with him, and Yahudah went up, and Yahuwah delivered the Canaanites and the Perizzites into their hand.
See this? Start letting you know just how the vine came when the vine was planted. How the others came up and they started to take out and started to flourish in the land. That's talking about our people. Jump over and give me about the 14th verse of that same book. Listen.
And it came to pass, when she came to him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she lighted from off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, what wilt thou? Mm-hmm. And she said unto him, give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And Caleb gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. And the children of the Kenite, Moshe's father-in-law, went up out of the city of palm trees with the children of Yahudah into the wilderness of Yahudah, which lieth in the south of Arad. And they went and dwelt among the people.
Yes.
And Yahudah went with Simeon his brother, and they slew the Canaanites that inhabited Zephtah, and utterly destroyed it. And the name of the city was called Hormah. Also Yahudah took Gaza with the coast thereof, and Askelon with the coast thereof, and Ekron with the coast thereof. And Yahuwah was with Yahudah, and he drave out the inhabitants of the mountain, but could not drive out the
inhabitants. He said he drove out the inhabitants of the mountain. What happened, son?
But could not drive out the inhabitants of the valley.
What did they have, son?
Because they had chariots of iron.
Back me up again over to that 80th chapter, the 80th division of Tahalim. 80, what was about verse 4? Still hold me Yehukanan chapter 15. Yehukanan chapter 15. Hold that for me. I told him to still hold me Yekaziel chapter 5. Also, I want you to get me Yeshayahu, chapter 49. Hold that for me. Some kind of way I'll work all this in. Some kind of way. Listen.
O Yahuwah, Elohim of hosts, how long wilt thou be angry against the prayer of thy people? Thou feedest them with the bread of tears, and givest them tears to drink in great measure. Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors, and our enemies laugh among themselves. Turn us again, O Elohim of hosts, and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved.
Listen.
Thou hast brought a vine out of Mizraim.
See that? Talking about him. Out of Mizraim have I called my son. He was a vine. Come on.
Thou hast cast out the heathen and planted it.
See that? That's how we went in and we took them out of the land. He said, you cast out the other nation. We cast out the bastard nation. And that's how we got planted there. Tell them what we did, son.
Thou preparest room before it, and didst cause it to take deep root, and it filled the land.
See that? And it filled the land. What else did it fill?
The hills were covered with the shadow of
See
it.
that? We just talked about that. They took over the hills, but they couldn't drive out the inhabitant that was in the valley. We covered the land. We came in, we were planted there. What happened, son?
And the boughs thereof were like the goodly cedars.
Listen.
She sent out her boughs unto the sea.
See that? She sent out her boughs unto the sea.
And her branches unto the river.
And her branches unto the river.
Why hast thou then broken down her hedges, so that all they which pass by the way do pluck her?
Do you see what happened? Our walls came down. They tore our walls down. That was our safety defense. Their hedges was our walls. The walls of Jerusalem, that was our defense. They tore the walls down. That's how they got us out. It took the king, it took the king of Babylon, it took them almost 3 years to get us out from the walls. Somebody say something? Yeah, it took them almost 3 years to get us out behind that wall. That was our safety defense, but he tore it down. When he tore it down, we left there in ships. That's why they told you about the branches were cast in the river. They took us out in ships. Moshe told you this. All Ahe Dabarim, chapter 30, chapter 28. Whole book talking about us. Our connection to him. The first thing he had to do was take the vine out of Mizraim. He took the vine and planted. That's how we flourished, and we took the place over. But then, guess what? We lost it. Let's see what he told us. This is the 28th. Turn me down just a little bit. This is the 28th chapter of the book of Dabarim. Give me about verse 60. Listen.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Mizraim, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee.
Listen.
Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will Yahuwah bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Look at this stuff. Sickle cell anemia, cancer, all the stuff. We got a high blood pressure, diabetes. Isn't that right? Malaria. All these diseases that come on us, we know nothing about these diseases. But we were already told he was going to put diseases on us that were not written in this book. We knew about leprosy, but all these other diseases we getting that's coming upon us, we knew nothing about them, but he told us what was going to happen. Isn't that right? Our prophets wrote concerning as he thought to do on us, so has he done. Listen.
And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of Shamayim for multitude.
You know what? They killed millions of us. Huh? They've been destroying us. They're still killing us. Man, you can't keep wiping out a nation by millions and they keep flourishing. They kill us by the millions, not by the hundreds, not by the tens or the 50. They kill us by the millions. Y'all hear me? And listen, you look at those so-called quote-unquote Jewish people, they still having a big festival. They're celebrating Holocaust now. 5 million so-called Jews were murdered and slaughtered, which they got the wrong date. They weren't killed under Hitler. They nothing but liars. You can't listen to these hypocrites. That man ain't killed no 5 million Jews. They lying. That stuff don't even line up with the date. Anybody listen to that stuff, you a retard. You can check behind them folks were already being killed over a course of time when that man even took on the leadership of that country. They nothing but liars. How many of y'all didn't know that? But they fake us out because they know we ain't going to read. They tell us anything. We stupid enough to believe 5 million other people were slaughtered under him. These people killed 10 million in the Congos. They killed millions in the slave trade. They throw millions overboard. They killed millions of us when we were here. We've lost over 15 million from 70-something to this just in abortions to 2003. We lost over 15 million in abortions. Now you think how many we lost to guns? You think how many we lost to drugs and alcohol? You think how many we lost being hung? That's just from the 70s to 2003 or 2001. Now how many you think these people done killed of us? Where's our wall at? Huh? Where's our declaration? We don't have nothing. These people lie about these numbers. This man told me, I'm going to leave you few in numbers. They still butchering and killing us. Every time one of the African nations ready to announce they finna knock out malaria and take this stuff out, they come up with another case of it because some white people come back and reinfect them. You can't keep mixing among these people. You can't trust them. They gonna come in here and show me a chemical you can pour in the water. They're gonna dissolve everything in the water, but the chemical's still in the water. It's supposed to dissolve everything in the water. Where did it go? If the chemical I pour in the water gonna dissolve everything in the water, and I'm gonna drink the water with the chemical in it and dissolve everything in the water, what is it gonna do inside my stomach? It just stopped dissolving, huh? Huh? Poop water. Pull all the poop out, and I'm going to drink the chemical that's in there that took the poop out and that stuff in my stomach. What make it stop working? What is it? Oh, all the poop gone, I stop. Where do I go? Still in the water. Got to watch it. Huh? Better watch it. I'm going to put a bug in you that's going to eat up all the duty in your body, and the bug going to stay in you. Where's the duty? The duty is still in you. Y'all all right? It's just in the bug, but the bug is in you. It's got the duty. Are y'all conscious? Y'all got to look at something. At some point, you just got to question stuff. And what the chemical that's going to do all this great dissolving and cure, if it goes inside and it's going to do, where does it go? It'd be different. It go down there and it comes out of water and it disappears or whatever you want to use, and then it's gone, but it's still inside the water. So what is going to happen when it goes inside my stomach? Here we go. Nobody can't think now. Let's start questioning these people. Y'all hear me? Let's start questioning these people in 10. I don't believe it. Let a whole bunch of white people sit down and drink it first. I want their choice white people. I don't want their trailer trade. I want the choice white people. Some of their great degrees from Harvard, Yale, Stanford. You know, some of their good collegiate white boy from Emory. I want Skull and Bones. Illuminati. Yeah, right. Let them be the first one to come along and drink it. Let me see how they do with it. Then I might think about drinking it. I ain't say I would. I said I might think about drinking it. Y'all all right? Come on, listen.
Because thou wouldest not obey the voice of Yahuwah thy Elohim.
Yes.
And it shall come to pass that as Yahuwah rejoice over you to do you good.
What happened, son?
And to multiply you, so Yahuwah will rejoice over you to destroy you.
You hear this? The same emphasis I put on you to bless you, I'm going to put on you to curse you now. Listen.
And to bring you to naught.
And to bring you to nothing. Come on.
And ye shall be plucked from off the land, whether thou goest
wow,
to
he
possess
used
it.
pluck. He used about a vine, cutting off and taking, and then he said you're going to be plucked. I'm telling you about the vine. I'm going to take you away now. Listen what's going to happen when I pluck you.
And Yahuwah shall scatter thee among all people.
Listen.
From the one end of the Aritz.
To where? To
where? Even unto the other.
You can't get to the one end of the Aritz or the other one without going on the water. You don't have to pass over the rivers. You're going to have to pass over the seas. You're not going to get across the whole Aritz without going through the water. So that's not possible. We left Mizraim. We had to go across the water. Isn't that right? On several occasions, we had to cross Jordan. Had to divide. You going through on the water. Don't make no fool out yourself. Listen.
And there thou shalt serve gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Listen. Even
wood and stone. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
Tell me why. You know what I get with these black people? What made me upset? Every time I look around, it's always a nigga with their newfound religion or newfound faith for these European countries. Man, you go here, man, they treat a black man. Man, you go like, nigga, please. I don't believe the book. This is the book. Oh, I'm going to find ease among them. I'm going to kiss their behind. I believe the book. Tell me where a black man or a black woman can go and you tell me you're going to find some ease. In what country? Everywhere you've been carried to, you ain't found no ease with these people. I got a guy, we used to tweet back and forth from Australia that watched me. He was like, man, he left America to move to Australia. He was telling me how good Australia was and how beautiful it was, they treat you. Now, as soon as they come up, they start celebrating this junk they have on here. They famous Australia, people start to bring back in the memory now how they sit here and how they done killed and victimized all these blacks over here. They start talking about how racist they are over there, how many injustices are there. I'm not surprised. They didn't throw me when I heard. I already knew ain't no place in the world you're going to find a black man nowhere and he ain't going to have some injustice. Y'all hear me? They ain't going to have no some killing and some butchering of our people. You're a fool if you think differently. You can't trust these people. The Arabs, anybody, you ain't going to find no peace among these people. He said, everywhere we've been scattered, you ain't going to find no ease. You ain't going to find no peace among these people. Come on, son.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but Yahuwah shall give thee there a trembling heart.
Listen.
And failing of eyes and sorrow of mind.
Look what happened. Man, look how upset we are now. Look at it right now. We ain't got no rest with these people now. Y'all worry about the people that supposed to be self for the defense and protect you. The older people might gun you down when they pull you over. Then you're looking at how we getting carjacked and getting murdered and killed right here in our own little communities, isn't it? We ain't got no ease among these people. They ain't found no rest yet. Everything he told us doesn't happen. You look on there, you find a lot of black on black crime, even in other African countries. Isn't that right? We ain't got no ease nowhere. Walk in, kill a whole village. We ain't found no peace among these people. I don't want to just go into Africa and settle. I want to go to where we originated from, where Abraham, Yasakut, and where Yaakov were. They had a desire to be there. That place was designed for us and us alone. We don't find no something. If I just get back to king and somewhere, you stay out of your old Guinea, nigga. What am I going no doing Kenya? Isn't that right? Nairobi, nowhere else, Nigeria, none of these black places. I don't want to go see none of them. I want to go home. Just like the song, take me home with the Yahudim. That's the only place. He told me if I get there, I ain't going to find no eating. I ain't going to find no rest among them. So we can't be selling. I don't want to go no Ethiopia. You know Ethiopia got something. I don't give a flying flip what Ethiopia got. People know doing Cushites. These them bastards where they at. Y'all hear me? All they got is the color. Ain't that right? You ain't got the Elohim. Y'all hear me? You got a predominant, they're more Muslim than anything. Then the other half so stupid they Christian. Same people indigenous, they just dumb enough to go there and serve and worship with them. Come on.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
Yes.
And thou.
He would use hang, wouldn't he? Hang, you know that, nigga know what that mean, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hang. He said your life gonna hang in doubt. All you done seen us swinging from trees. Old Mexican come on want to hang a donkey from the tree. I'm sick of asses hanging from trees. That's right. Isn't that right? Some of y'all, y'all will break the limb. Isn't that right? So gotta just choke you. Ain't got a tree in the state gonna hold you. Isn't that right? Some of y'all safe. Man, around here, man, this thing will be a desert. It won't be a tree that all them trees start be popping like a winter storm. Pop, 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 pop. All the branches be broken off. Listen.
And thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life.
Tell me what assurance you got of your life. The Constitution, the amendments, the Declaration of Independence. What assurance you got of your life? Listen.
In the morning thou shalt say, would Elohim it were even.
We told y'all that. Why was you saying that? Get out the field. They worked your behind all day. You were waiting on the night. Tell them what happened, son.
And at even thou shalt say, would Elohim it were morning.
Tell them why they wanted to be morning when it was night.
For
called the Klan. Man, coming out and banged your wife all night. You like, please let his son come up. He know he ain't doing that anyway but killing time. Come out no black stallion. There ain't no muskie behind no stallion. Y'all all right? Thanks for crying. She's laughing to death. Y'all all right? Y'all all the chain. I sat here and made a mess. Now you tell me who else gonna fit this but us? Tell me when them Jewish people gonna tell you when they were wishing it was day and night. They can't prove nothing they got, nothing but light. That's us. Yep. All day you in the field slaving, getting beat, and at nighttime these people are coming at you with the Klan, torching your done and raping your done women, killing your done women. That's right. Ain't about us. Listen.
For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
See that? For the fear of your heart and for the sight of your eye, you sit here and watch that stuff. Listen.
And Yahuwah shall bring thee into Mizraim again with ships.
That's how the branches got on the river. That's how the bar was taken out of the trees. That's how you got on the seas. He told you I'm going to take you out in ships. So when we heard this, we should have already been paying attention. Y'all hear this? We should have been paying attention. But all this happened out for a reason. What happened, son?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Y'all see this? When you talking about you weren't going to see Mizraim, you talking about you weren't going to see slavery again. And that was contingent upon you obeying. That was contingent upon you following direction, and that's what we missed. The reason why we sit here in this hellhole they call America today while we're suffering, the truth be told, we haven't been consistent. Huh? Right. When you hear this in the book of Tahalim, people that knew the law know exactly what he's talking about. Talking about the vine coming out and the vine being planted. Then we're going to grow up other trees. But then he said, I'm going to take down your hedges. I'm going to take down your defense, your safety. When I take it down, you're behind getting out of here. You leaving here, you're going to be broken off and you're going to be scattered. Back at your Ukanan chapter 15. You need to hear this. Just how wicked we've been. We've been a wicked people. Just like he told us before, don't you let it be a thought in your wicked heart to think because you're righteous he done delivered us. He said because of the other nations. We just a notch above these other wicked nations out here. Y'all tell more lies, do more flim-flamming and scamming than any done body. Ain't no way in the world people that hear that much truth got no business committing no sin. That man became a hate. He said, just like I rejoiced over you for good, so I'm going to rejoice over you for your fall too. Peter, you shouldn't be rejoicing when people fall. That's not what he just told you. In the book of Dabarim, he just told you that. He said, I rejoiced over your good. I'm going to rejoice over you for your fall. You that done stupid, you ain't going to pay attention. You're not going to follow. You're going to sit here and you see, I'm telling you what's going to happen to you. When you sit here and look, it's evident that the man know what he's talking about. I told you about it before you got him. How King James know we're going to be diseased? He's going to come where we hadn't known it. He gone. Can't account that no King James. The man told you, I already done declared it. He said, if you got an Elohim, let him come forth so he can be justified. He said, who else can declare the former thing? Matter of fact, let him tell you something that's getting ready to come. So you can be justified. Then we lead in ships. Just like he told, one we sold for bondmen, but then our light hanging doubt. Then we wish it was night. Then we wish it was day. Don't we have no assurance of our life? Who else is this talking about? That's crazy. That kills me. I mean, nigga by the definition got to be a nigga have a nerve to sit here and say ain't no Elohim. No good way. We see the book is fulfilling itself. It had fulfilled itself. Come on, son.
Continuing at verse 2.
Listen.
Every branch in me that beareth not fruit.
You start at verse 1. Listen.
Amen. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
So how did the vine get planted? That's why he told you. He told you about there was a vine brought out of Mizraim. The vine can't plant itself. So he's telling you right here, I am the true vine. My Father
is the husbandman.
He's the one that planted me. Tell me what happened, son.
Every branch in me
that doth what?
Beareth not fruit.
Tell him what he do.
He taketh away.
You want to know how you got plugged out? He said, I'm going to plug your behind up. You're not productive. You're not producing. What you think I'm going to do to you? He's telling you what's going to happen. You already heard this in your law. Tell him what's happened, son.
And every branch that beareth fruit,
what he do?
He purgeth it.
So what do you do when you purge? You prune it. I'm still cutting you. Still cutting. Some I cut off that it die. Some I cut off, I purge it. For what reason, son?
That it may bring forth more fruit.
See, let me tell y'all what y'all don't know. This was a blessing to us. This was a blessing to us that this happened to us. It don't feel good. You take a saw or whatever it might be used to cut down a branch. A branch don't know if it's being pruned or being killed. All they know is being cut. But if you wait and see what it yields later, you'll see it work for your good. Later on, it worked for our good. This worked for our good. We just didn't know it. It's still going to be cut. Isn't that right? But he told you it was cut. They told about some of the branches. They were put on the river. That's us. They were put on there for a reason. Pick me up at the 49th chapter of the book of Yeshayahu. 49 and 11, 14. I only get a few folk that won't understand them. The rest of them just here for decoration. See, a lot of stuff we didn't know. We just didn't know. But we can't use that now. That's why he come along, he teaching, give you a roha. Isn't that? Isn't that right? Make sure you get you a lineman. Get you somebody that's an expert that can tell you exactly what's going on with your situation. I told you, we can't sit here and act like we don't know why we're here. We know why. You need to understand why, though. This is the 49th chapter of the book of Yeshayahu. 49 and verse 11 will be fine. 14 come to mind. Let me see what 11 say. Listen.
And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highways shall be exalted.
Listen.
Behold, these
you
shall
hear what
come.
He said? My highway going to do what?
Be exalted.
What word we going to use? Yerim Yahu. Yahuwah be exalted. Ain't that right? He said my highway should be exalted. Where we going to find that, brother? Stand up well. Stand up. Who? Two. On the two. 14th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. 14 and 7. High noon. You think about a cowboy movie, for real? That man just said high noon. See that? Ain't that about gun smoke? I want to see you in the street at high noon, partner. This is 14 and 7. Yehukanan. Listen.
If ye had known me, you should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him and have seen him.
Come on.
Philip saith unto him, Yahusha, shew us the Father, and it sufficeth us. Yahusha saith unto him, Have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me hath seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, Shew us the Father? Believest thou not that I am in the Father?
Make it 14 and 3. Listen.
And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again, and receive you unto myself, that where I am.
If I do what now?
If I go.
What you gonna do?
And prepare a place for you.
What you gonna do?
I will come again.
To do what?
And receive you unto myself.
That where?
I am.
There.
Ye may be also.
Only reason he gone is to prepare a place. And we can just say he gonna prepare a way. 10 and 10. Make it 10 and 5. Yehukanan. This is 10 and 3. Matter of fact, you make it 10 and 1. Verily, verily.
I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold,
but climbeth up
some other way,
the same
is a thief and a robber.
What happens, son?
But he that entereth in by the door,
what happens?
Is the shepherd of the sheep.
Y'all hear that? That's the Raha. What happened to him, son?
To him the porter openeth.
And what happened?
And the sheep hear his voice.
Uh-huh.
And he calleth his own sheep by name.
Listen.
And leadeth them out.
Come on.
And when he putteth forth his own sheep,
what happened?
He goeth before them,
yeah.
And the sheep follow him.
Yes.
For they know his voice.
Come on.
And a stranger will they not follow,
uh-huh.
but will flee from him.
Come on.
For they know not the voice of strangers.
Yeah, except for my members. I'll let you know right now, be my sheep. They'll still go back to Facebook. They'll still go back to YouTube and find some other stuff and do other stuff they ain't told. He's trying to tell you about with him now. He said, you'll want to follow me because I'm the one that can open that door. Ain't that right? So I can control the dollar. When I speak, it's going to be open. Huh? I'm trying to tell you, that's important for you. Y'all got to remember something. That's important for you. He talked about the door being open. Huh? Why are he going to talk about that, opening up a door? They're going to open it for. Why did he tell you that? What would be the importance of this? Huh? Straight game. Why is this important for you? Because of Kazum? Who? The door wasn't set up yet? Oh, you're talking about knock him, y'all? Because you're cold? What happened you cold? He was asleep. About the ladder, going up and you see them descending and descending. Said, open it up for him. Said, go ahead, I got the pen. Let me go ahead and let. Let's see that the 14. See that the Dabari Hayamim. Hayamim. Appreciate it. Beth, chapter 7. See about verse 10. Other brother, you don't give me the book of Malachi. Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6. Hold that for me. Listen, this is Dabari Hayamim, Beth, chapter 7, verse 10. Listen.
And on the 23rd day of the 7th month, he sent the people away into their tents, glad and merry and hard for the goodness that Yahuwah had shewed unto Daud and to Shalom and to Yasharal his people. Thus Shalom finished the house of Yahuwah and the Malachim's house and all that came unto Shalom's heart to make in the house of Yahuwah. And in his own house he prosperously effected. And Yahuwah appeared to Shalom by night and said unto him,
what did he tell him?
I have heard thy prayer.
And what else, son?
And have chosen this place to myself for an house of sacrifice.
What's happened?
If I shut up Shamayim.
If you do what?
Shut up Shamayim.
If you do what?
Shut up Shamayim.
Did it do what, son?
That there be no rain.
Yeah.
Or if I command the locusts to devour the land.
That's why it was important. He's talking about opening and closing. He's trying to tell you who he is. Who just told they'll do it? He just told Shalom, I heard your prayer. He said, if who did it? If one of the Malachim?
If I shut up Shamayim.
The only thing we know about opening and shutting is a door. That's why he was trying to tell you about he can open it. Because I'm the one that closed it. I told you a lot of stuff he said. If you don't know, you just don't know. That's why a lot of us don't obey nothing. That's why we don't look at nothing, because you don't think nothing about it. What you care about opening and closing the door? You need to be concerned about that. He let you know, I control Shamayim. He said to me, the portal's open. When I say open, they open it up. All I got to do is just tell them. They know my voice. I said, open Shamayim. Doors start opening. You can't do that. You lost that because of your state. He let you know what you need to do, and you ain't got enough sense to do it. And then he still ain't going to tell you he's going to open up no door for you. Listen.
I have heard thy prayer and have chosen this place to myself for an house of sacrifice.
What happened, son?
If I shut up Shamayim, that there be no rain.
Talk to me, son.
Or if I command the locusts to devour the land. Or if I send pestilence among my people.
Yes.
If my people, which are called by my name,
will humble themselves
and pray
and seek
my face
and turn
from their wicked ways,
then
will I hear from Shamayim.
Then I'll open up Shamayim door. What did he say?
Then will I hear from Shamayim.
He didn't tell you he was finna open up no door. He never told you that. He said, I'll hear from Shamayim. What happened, son?
And will forgive their sins.
And what else you'll do?
And will heal their land.
At Malachi chapter 3, verse 7. Isn't that right? All we doing looking at what he said, man, make a statement. It don't make sense unless you go back through the law. Let's see what happened. God the mother. Listen.
Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you.
Now hear this, even from the days of your father, you're going away from my ordinances. Return to me, I'll return to you. Listen.
Saith Yahuwah of hosts.
Listen.
But ye said, wherein shall we return?
Listen, they want to know, where we going to return? We've been cast out. Things been torn down. What happened, son?
Will a man rob Elohim?
What did he say?
Yet ye have robbed me.
Even who, son?
But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee?
What happened, son?
In tithes and offerings.
He said, we done it. So the whole nation. All Yashra, he said, don't rob me. Y'all done took from me, stole from me. Talk to me, son.
Ye are cursed with a curse.
And what happened?
For ye have robbed me.
Even who?
This whole nation.
The whole nation done it. What happened, son?
Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse.
Bring you what?
All the tithes into the storehouse.
Bring them where, son?
Into the storehouse.
For what reason?
That there may be meat in mine house.
What you want me to do?
And prove me now herewith.
Try me now this way and tell me what you're going to do.
Saith Yahuwah of hosts.
And what you going to do?
If I will not open you the windows of Shamayim.
What you going to do with the door?
If I will not open you the windows of Shamayim.
I ain't had no conversation with you about opening up no door. I told you I open a window. And what you'll do?
And pour you out a blessing.
And what happens, son?
That there shall not be room enough to receive it.
And you going to try to climb up through that window? I just told you, if you do, you're going to be a thief and a robber. The only way you're going to get in, you got to come through the dollar.
That's right.
People just listen, hear what they want to hear, don't they? He didn't tell you he was going to open no door for you. That's why it was important for you to pay attention to what he told you. You read in Dabarim, in Dabarim Hayamim, he told you if I close up Shamayim, isn't that right? I'll shut it. If I shut the door on it, that's it. Ain't but one man can open it. He said, man, I speak, they know my voice, they'll open it up. Huh? I can open the doors of Shamayim. Huh? This ain't important if you ain't going. You're not trying to get into the man established man, ain't nothing important to you. You know, that's why it's important for us to have a relationship with him. He started letting you know they come down to people that follow him. He said, they hear my voice, so they don't know no voice of no stranger. Ain't that right? That's why we don't be lurking at all this different stuff. Man, I don't be listening to these people. Listen, there's a lot of people out here teaching and preaching. I don't listen to none of them. Y'all know why? I can't afford to get myself tied up with this stuff. I don't get moved because I hear nobody say no Abari word. That don't move me. I can't fool with everybody. But in my soul, the man done told me, man, you can't follow everybody. Say they know my voice. I know them. They follow me. He ain't never got to worry about me out here laid off a straight somewhere fooling with no end in everybody. I ain't got time. Y'all hear me? Same thing you look at, this is the same thing I'm trying to tell y'all. You look at, you got a lineman, you got a roha to teach you, to show you the way. I don't know why y'all got so much time to be entertaining all that foolishness out here. And that service, all you're going to do is going to wind up giving you one of them little viruses, not just on your computer. Going to get one in your heart. People think he just don't want nobody. You do what you want to do. I just know you ain't going to be saved. Y'all hear me? You can't be fooling with everybody out here. Even when the apostle seen a man preach the same thing, he didn't tell him go hook up. He said, let him alone. Say he's not against it, then he for us. That's all he told me. He ain't against it, then he for us. Ain't that right? They supposed to keep working. Ain't I hear some more people, but we need to find, where he told you go find some more people at? It's just the good graces of the Most High. He blessed us to be able to get together. And not get here and get all twisted up and discombobulated fooling with these people. Y'all got to pay attention. That man told you, said, man, look at him when I speak. He said, the part, they open the door. I'm trying to get in. You got access and you can get me in. I got to be following. Come on back to that 10th chapter, son. What we left out, 10 and 4, 10 and 5?
6.
6, let them get it. Ukanan chapter 10 and verse 6. Listen.
This parable spake Yahusha unto them.
You still got me, Yeshayahu, chapter 49, I think he left out about verse 11, verse 12, so 13, hold it. Listen.
This parable spake Yahusha unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them.
See that? He said they ain't understand it. Same thing with you guys. You don't understand it either. Listen.
Then said Yahusha unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. Mm-hmm. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers.
Tell them what happened, son.
But the sheep did not hear them.
Listen.
I am the door. By me, if any man enter in,
what happened?
He shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture.
Listen.
The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Yeah.
I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
Yeah.
I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep.
Y'all see that? I gotta be careful. Everybody ain't got their heart in you. A lot of these folks get out here, and they'll rely on they get yourself out here and you get messed up. These folks will leave you out here. These people ain't got nothing invested in you, nothing. That's why they don't care nothing about them. Let me tell you what a false prophet don't do. They don't get themselves tied up with. That's why they keep themselves away from it. That's why they keep their security. They ain't got nothing in you. I can bust out of here anytime. They ain't gonna put nothing in nothing. They gonna have everybody else got something in. They already know I'm a false prophet. I might get out in a minute. My scandal might come up in a minute. My gay lover might come out. One of these kids might report me to the police. They gotta keep themselves real shallow and keep themselves back. You be saying to them, no, this is anointing. Then you get them hypocrites. I don't want to be knowing my man of God anyway. I don't like to be in person with him. That's that niggas, you doing something. I tell a lot of them, y'all be trying to escape me. I don't want you to think I be trying to go. I just don't be want to bother you. I know you be busy. I know that's that nigga. They doing something. Every time, and you know what's sad, but they'll say the same stupid thing to me. What do y'all think I be thinking when you tell me this? What y'all actually think my mind be? I be saying, that's why they be ducking me, because they don't want to be bothered. They know I be busy. I'm always busy. So what? That's because I'm doing something. That don't change my obligation to the work. They tell me y'all drag junk on. Hold me 10 minutes. I want to talk. I want to talk. I want to talk. I want to talk. Nigga, talk so I can keep moving. Someone hold me 10 minutes, tell me they want to talk. Just talk. Why do you hold me 10 minutes? You know time is moving. Y'all know what I'm saying? I got some folks, y'all have these miserable lives of just, I got folks, they just want something, they just want to die. They just want nothing in life. They just miserable and they make themselves miserable. Don't y'all know you always gonna have something going on? Everybody. It's all about how you deal with it. You can succumb to any illness or sickness or any depression and it's gonna overtake you. I don't have that time. I don't have that luxury. I don't have that time where I can lay around and moan and groan and cry about something and hold on to something and wait on it to fix itself. Nothing I got gonna fix itself. Anything I got, I'm gonna have to fix it. That's not at all excluding I need the help of Yahuwah. But nothing's gonna change unless I change. If it's something I don't like, then I have to use more of my effort to change it than to succumb to it. Because all they're gonna do is gonna play on me. I'm gonna lose time, and by the time I get through pity-patty, splatting, and worried about it, ain't nothing changed. By the time I get other people try to care about it, other people got their own problem.
Yeah.
Do something about it and fix it.
Yeah.
I'm a person, I'm about action. That's how I look at it. Something happen. First thing I look at my mind, all right, game change. I gotta go another way. Oh, woe is me. Somebody please cry and help and feel sorry for me. I gotta fix my problem. I ain't got time for that foolishness. That's a waste of time. I learned you can't afford to disperse energy in foolishness. I mean, when things happen, the easiest way to get past it is to fix it. I got a leaking faucet. I can sit around and cry about that leaking faucet. Will that stop the faucet from leaking? What can I do if I want to stop? If I stop, guess what I do? If I fix the leaking faucet, then I can stop crying about it. See what I'm saying? Conserving energy, making sense out of what you do. I tell you, I get up here, legs be swollen, head be hurt, I be tired, but doing leg out. Amen, point. You good, Lenita? Because you can leave. I don't like your attitude. Why she laughing? What's she laughing for? I fell through my ceiling today. Oh, they fell through that. My leg was dangling down there. My wife, whose leg is that? I was trying to check something and I stepped across down. I was standing on that thing I know. All they were down in my ceiling swinging. But shoot, man, I had to get up, I had to go. Then I started crying. I had this nice hole sitting there. I said, you know what? Here's what it is. Stuff happened. I said to say this. Then I started crying. I started cussing. Gotta get it done. At the same time, I gotta get up and keep moving. That's it. My wife said, go check, see if you scratch. You hurt. You hurt. I said, listen, man, I'm always hurt. I can keep moving. I ain't got time for that foolishness. I gotta keep moving. What I'm gonna do? Cry about it, look at, oh God, ain't nothing in my life ever went right. Got time for that foolishness. It's just life, stuff happens. You keep moving. I look at fix the problem. Fix the problem. Brother, you good? I will sock you in your nose.
Just listen.
You think you better be, don't you?
No.
Because he can sing. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you look at this. Nobody want things to happen. I say that to everybody here. But a lot of times you got to go back and look at, there's a reason for everything. At the same time, is to look at how you deal with situations. Where everybody in here, life always going to throw you, as they say, a curve. It's all about how you look at it. I look at things from, like they say, you can look at it as half empty or half full. This would be an idiot. It's the same thing. I ain't got time to wordplay. I got to deal with when some come. The best thing me to do is get a plan of attack of how to fix it, especially if it's a situation I don't like. Don't sit around and don't dislike. And a lot of times you guys you like situations because you sit on them and you don't try to change them. I hear a lot of y'all complain about something, but you're not doing anything to change it. If my outcome continues to be the same, then I got to start looking at my output. I look at my output. What am I doing? I need to use a different plan of attack. Don't keep sitting here succumbing to the same thing, and then you know it's going to put you in depression. You know you're going to put yourself out of the way. You just want people to cry and pity with you. I don't be having that kind of energy at times. I don't. I got a good wife. I appreciate it. Man, we bounced up and keep. I try to tell you, we bounced that key going, what it is. I get something that what it is. I bought a car, boom, got it down, took him to go drive. We went on the street here, transmission went out. I started crying, left side of the road, whatever. Get back here, call the phone, toy, boom, boom, go get the transmission fixed. Cost me money, get it done so I can keep moving. I don't like to just keep lingering on stuff. Fix it so I can move on to something else. That's just life. It ain't no, God, I must be a sinner. I ain't count no transmission to be no sinner. That's a car. It's a used car. Y'all let too many things play on you. I can't get nobody. What are you looking at? What you offering? All these are key measures of why you can't. Some will sit around, push everybody else into something. Then as soon as everybody gets some, who got themselves in a situation getting now, the first thing they hit depression because you can't get nobody. Are you really looking? Are you putting yourself, position yourself? How you carry yourself? What do you have to offer? All this stuff is key. My wife died. One thing I ain't worried about trying to get nobody. Because that's just not my big concern. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear? That's just not my concern. I got other things in life I got to be concerned about. My big concern in my life is making sure I get in that man's kingdom. That's my big concern. There's a whole lot of things you can sit around and weary yourself off on. You got to get yourself something. The first thing to do, seek ye first the kingdom of Yahuwah and his righteousness. He said, all this will be added. That's everybody in here. That got to be your foremost concern. Everything I got, what I have, please don't account that to being saved or unsaved. These are just materialistic things. You just got them for a minute. I ain't got nothing somebody else ain't had already. Ain't gonna have when I'm gone. Y'all got me? It's just a bad situation. Y'all started out. Some of y'all can't be defined unless or have purpose unless you got somebody or somebody got you. That's bad. They don't say a whole lot about you. Y'all better be defined without having somebody or things. Some of y'all so sad and so down depressed because I don't have a thing or ain't got nobody. If I was somebody, I don't want you. Because don't say a whole lot about you. I'm just being honest. Because if somebody going to come get you, I won't come get no sad sack of crap. Somebody will come and look at getting somebody that they got something or they carry themselves in a way to have something. Y'all got me? You got to have some type of surety, especially you should have it from what we're being taught. The word itself gave me my biggest definition of who I am. These things just something I got. Don't let none of this stuff stop me. Hell, whatever I got, I got the word. Y'all got me? Yes, how many times y'all see me a bread and I can't make it? I got too much, I can't take it. Y'all joking be breaking down some stuff, and the stuff y'all be breaking, it be your junk. That's the stuff that kills me with y'all. The stuff that y'all be crying and pity, it be your junk. It's your recompense for your stupidity, and then y'all sit here instead of you looking, even Eli, a man who would say here, if anybody should have been crying, it should have been him. He said, it is Yahuwah. He said, let him do what seems just. That's tight. That's just tight when you can sit here and look at it. It's him. Now, anybody should have been crying and holler. I've been crying and holler like a baby. I've been messing all over myself. And I say you ain't cut me and my whole house off. That man said, that is Yahuwah. Let him do what seems just. Because he look at, regardless of what happened, he got to be just. See, a lot of us, we don't have that mindset. That's being true. We don't have the mindset of however he operates, he just. Y'all mumbling and grumbling, you're complaining because you don't agree with what he does. See, he set a book up there. I know why I'm here. I don't like the people I'm under. I don't like the way these people act and what they do. But I love his judgment. His judgment is just. I know what he's doing. I know why he got us here. Yeah, I know why I'm here, though. Anybody don't know why he's here, you just a liar. We know exactly, just like he told us. Tahalim let us know why we're here. Moshe told us why we were here. Isn't that right? Yahushua tried to tell us we were going to be here. But we still say here, we ain't got enough understanding. Say here to get to the realization or rationalization or realizing that it purpose is good for us. Come on, son. Back to, I told you to get something for me earlier. 49th chapter of the book of Yeshayahu. I was trying to get him in Yehukanon. He told me, I am the way, the truth, and the light. That's 14th chapter. 14, what I'm looking at, 14:6. I thought I called 14:7 before. 14:6. I called 14:7 before then. 14:6 is what I wanted. Listen.
Yahushua saith unto them, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
No man
cometh unto the Father
but
by me.
That was him. That's our access right there, through the Spirit. Back to the 49th chapter of the book of Yeshayahu. But then we got to talk about him being the door. He the dollar. I told Imam Alabet, he the only one that come up and he can measure up on every end. He can measure up on every end. Isn't that right? He the dollar. Swinging door on the hedge. It open and close. Isn't that right? It'll let you know it's a swinging door. That's him. He said, I open and close. To me, it open and close. Then he said, I'm the door. Then even to get to the door, you got to get to me. That's the only way you get access to the Father. You got to come through by me, then I got to open and let you, I got to let you in. Huh? I got authority to let you in because he done closed it. He said, if I close it, Shamayim, you done. He told you, I can get him to open it. You can come back and you can restore all your avenues with him. You can recover yourself and do all the repenting you want to. You can't open no door, though. Isn't that right? He said, you can't open no door. You ain't got enough. Even in the book of Kazun, he told you ain't got nothing but a little strength.
Yeah.
You ain't got enough to open no door.
That's right.
Huh? Even with all your turning. I told you out here from Shamayim, I didn't tell you I open no door. I had to get you somebody that can get you access to me. Listen.
Chapter 49.
At verse 11 be fine again. Listen.
And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highways shall be exalted.
Boy, I know a buzzer booty boy, if they can land on their head, they'll got the money. It's just to happen. Go ahead.
Behold, these shall come from far, and lo.
Go ahead. These shall come from afar.
And lo,
these
from the north and from the west.
Yes.
And these from the land of Sinim.
Uh-huh.
Sing, O Shamayim, and be joyful, O Ritz.
Yeah.
And break forth into singing, O mountains.
Yeah.
For Yahuwah hath comforted his people, and will have mercy upon his afflicted.
Listen.
But Zion said, Yahuwah hath forsaken me, and my Elohim hath forgotten me.
Yes.
Can a woman forget her sucking child?
Y'all hear that? Can a woman forget her suckling child?
That she should not have compassion on the son of her womb.
Yeah.
Yea, they may forget.
What about you?
Yet will I not forget thee.
Come on.
Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hand.
Yeah.
Thy walls are continually before me.
Yeah.
Thy children shall make haste, thy destroyers, and they that made thee waste shall go forth of thee.
Yeah.
Lift up thine eyes round about, and behold, all these gather themselves together, and come to thee. As I live, saith Yahuwah, thou shalt surely clothe thee with them all,
Yeah.
as with an ornament, and bind them on thee, as a bride doeth.
Come on.
For thy waste and thy desolate places, and the land of thy destruction, shall even now be too narrow by reason of the inhabitants.
Uh-huh.
And they that swallowed thee up shall be far away.
Y'all hear that? Those that swallow you up shall be far away.
The children which thou shalt have, after thou hast lost the other, shall say again in thine ears, the place is too strait for me.
Yeah.
Give place to me that I may dwell.
Yeah.
Then shalt thou say in thine heart, who hath begotten me these, seeing I have lost my children,
Listen.
and am desolate, a captive, and removing to and fro.
Yeah.
And who hath brought up these? Behold, I was left alone. Where had they been? Thus said Yahuwah Elohim.
Y'all understand this? Y'all don't understand this? They were going to see the branches that had been sent out on the waters, on the river, coming back. The people that were left there, they were destroyed. They killed them. We were broken off. We were sent out captives. Our forefathers were put on ships and we sailed off. The people that were left there, they killed them. So he said when we were coming back, they were going to look and want to know, who begot me these? I was left childless. Mm-hmm. Where did these come from? That's why he broke us off and sent us out. It wound up being a blessing to us. Had you stayed, you'd have surely died. Mm-hmm. That's what he was trying to tell you about. He cut us off. That's what he was trying to tell you about the branches. Some he cut off. He killed them. But he said with some, he said prune so it could bring forth more fruit. That's why he sent us away. That man always working. Mm-hmm. He the only man we find, even his chastisement, he right. He just.
Yep.
I said, when you getting cut, you ain't looking at dying. You looking at, I've been cut regardless. You don't realize all I was doing was pruning you.
Yes, sir.
Ain't that right? There was some of yours, I killed them. I thrust them through with the sword. They died right there. That was the one he said, they ain't going to bring forth no fruit. There was some other he sent out and let them got on those ships and let them made it here, let them begot children, and then he killed them. Ain't that right? But there was some more of us that he knew that we were going to flourish, we were going to blossom, and he was going to be able to bring us back. He had to cast us out. It already been foretold we were going to be cast out. But then he was looking, I'm going to bring you back. Now, when we came back, the people that were left there that were killed and destroyed their children who didn't make it out, they want to know, where did these come from? Who begot me these? I was left childless. That's how Yahuwah worked. See, you can do that. I could take a flower. You know, anybody know about flowers? Do you know you could break a part of a flower, go and plant it somewhere else and it'll grow? That's what he did. All he was doing was just cutting off pieces that can grow somewhere else. And once you get up and you start to recover yourself, then I could bring you back and I could plant you on your own land. Huh? Keep from losing everything he had. He knew what he had to do. He had to cut some of us off, plant us somewhere else, and then he knew he could bring us back and we would flourish. That's why I say you got to know him. That's what we miss. Pick me up, son, I told him Yekaziel chapter 5. He the only one I know, man, even his chastisement, he just.
Yep.
Man, that man, he just us. Ain't that right? He just. That man had grace on us, boy. The people that were left in the wilderness, he had grace on us. Ain't that right? He cut some of them off in the wilderness. He didn't kill all of them off. He saw some branches, they just weren't no good. He had to get rid of them. Other brother, you give me the 15th chapter of the book of Yekaziel. 15:1. Listen, this is 5:1. Come on, son.
And thou, son of man, take thee a sharp knife, take thee a barber's razor.
Now, what's in that mean he gonna have? What he gonna be doing with a barber razor? Where they would have got barbers from back then? This would have been a sword. A barbershop. He was at a barbershop. You think about all this. You think about a barber razor. They man at a barbershop, huh? Getting a line up. Plug up clippers. Man got a cape on and everything. Man, what you gonna have today, Zeke? Just cut part of it off a third part. They just told the man to take him a sharp knife, a sword. I went from sharp knife and told the man go get a barber razor. Where you gonna get a barber razor from? What are you gonna be doing with a barber? Listen.
And cause it to pass upon thine head and upon thy beard. Then take thee balances to weigh and divide the hair.
Yeah.
Thou shalt burn with fire a third part in the midst of the city.
Yes.
When the days of the siege are fulfilled.
Yes.
And thou shalt take a third part and smite about it with a knife.
Listen.
And the third part thou shalt scatter in the wind.
Yes.
And I will draw out a sword after them.
Yes.
Thou shalt also take thereof a few in number.
And do what, son?
And bind them in thy skirts.
Yes.
Then take of them again and cast them into the midst of the fire.
Yeah.
And burn them in the fire.
Yeah.
For thereof shall a fire come forth into all the house of Yasharal.
Y'all hear this? Let you know we're going to have a fight. You're going to come in all the house of Yashral. Yes?
Thus saith Yahuwah Elohim,
Yes.
this is Jerusalem. I have set it in the midst of the nations and countries that are round about her.
Yes.
And she hath changed my judgments into wickedness more than the nations.
You hear that? He said, look at us. He done sat here and gave us judgment of what we're supposed to do, and we done sat here and we done changed it. Who told us about this? Who? Laban the Cold. That's a good one, too. Who told us about changing his judgment? Shaul? What Shaul say? Change that which is incorrupt. That's kind of good what he's saying. That's not what I want. What you got for me? Daniel, what did Daniel say? Change time and season? No, he talking about the people that are gonna rule over us. Y'all good? Pick up the book of Mark, chapter 7. Mark chapter 7. Chapter 7, give me verse 1 will be fine. Listen.
Then came together unto him the Pharisees and certain of the scribes, which came from Jerusalem.
What happened, son?
And when they saw some of his disciples eat bread with defiled,
that is,
to say with unwashing hands,
yeah,
they found fault.
Listen.
For the Pharisees and all the Yahudim,
yeah,
except they wash their hands off.
They do what?
Eat not.
What happened, son?
Holding the tradition of the elders.
Like what?
And when they come from the market,
yeah,
except they wash,
what they do, son?
They eat not.
They won't eat.
And many other things there be, which they have received to hold, as the washing of cups,
and
pots,
and what else?
Brazen vessels,
yeah,
and of tables.
Come on.
Then the Pharisees and scribes asked him, why walk not thy disciples according to the tradition of the elders,
yeah,
but eat bread with unwashed hands?
Come on, son.
And he answered and said unto them, well hath Yashayahu prophesied of you hypocrites, as it is written, these people honors me with their lips,
and do what?
But their heart is far from me.
Do what happened, son?
Howbeit in vain do they worship me.
Doing what, son?
Teaching for doctrine.
Teaching for what?
Doctrine.
Teaching for what?
Doctrine.
Do what?
Commandments of men.
Look, what happened to this, son?
For laying aside the commandment of Elohim.
What do you do?
Ye hold the tradition of men.
As the what?
Washing of pots and cups.
Yeah.
And many other such like things ye do.
Tell me an example.
And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of Elohim.
That you do what?
May keep your own tradition.
Talk to me, son.
For Moshe said, honor thy father and thy mother.
And what happened, son?
And whoso curseth father or mother,
let them do what?
Let him die to death.
Tell me what we say, son.
But ye say, if a man shall say to his father or mother,
Korban?
It is Korban.
Which is to say?
A gift.
By whatsoever?
Thou mightest be profited.
What happened, son?
By me ye shall be free. And ye suffer him no more to do aught for his father or his mother.
See that? Change my judgment. That's what he was trying to come along and let them know, just like Yakaziel told him. You change the judgment. Kid come along and cuss father and mother now, you know what it says? Yeah, come on, it's just a child. Kids gonna be kids. They gonna do stuff. Come on, y'all know how they were. When you were young, how you was? Come on, how were you when you were young? Y'all didn't realize, though, he said, you changed my judgment, though. That's not the judgment I told you. Judgment I have, you curse father and mother, let you die to death. But you know what we do, though? You don't want to go mess up no kid future, man. Come on. We ain't in that kind of time now. We don't do that now. Yeah. See, back then, that was the old law. That's when God was hard back then. This Yahusha. This one they call grace and mercy. Huh? The one they rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Huh? Rather have their grass cut and trim their trees. Nigga, please give me some gold and silver. Oh, isn't that right? Buy a whole nother yard. Want that, nigga? Give me some silver and gold. Why me come up? Isn't that right? Man, please, I cut it with a gold saw and a silver lawnmower. Y'all understand how the book works? The man come along and let you know, say you done changed it so you can keep your own tradition. I tell y'all how to do with these kids here, y'all ain't gonna do it. That book told y'all withhold not correction from a child. Ain't that right? So if you beat them with a rod, say you should not kill them, but you're gonna deliver their soul from hell. They ain't smoked Yahushua with a rod. Did he die from it? That's why they took a reed and smote him on his head. That was a book. Yeah. Took it and pop, you know what they say? Don't be hitting no child on the head. Why he get hit on his head? They make him stupid, made him smart. Oh, I know y'all was simple. You know what though? Everybody here, they be honest, we think we be smarter than him. Because then when you supposed to sound, you supposed to rationalize what he meant. And who was he talking to and what was going on at that time. He was talking to you, and what was going on with them niggas were hard-headed like your kids hard-headed, you want to beat their behind. Yep. And why you whoop their behind? Because you don't want them to go to hell. Yep. The other parent, the other one try to stop you out the mind. Don't be trying to whoop them. So get in there before I whoop your behind. Tell them get their behind out the way. So I don't want my child to go to hell. Ain't that right? That's the book. Who we going to trust? Who we going to trust? That's the book. Told me don't withhold it from them. Ain't that right, Jack? You need one too, don't you? Fat joker. All that. That when your behind need a little tune, ain't that right? It's a little button on their behind. You twist it right. And cut a lot of that. They stop all that real easy, ain't it? Y'all let them go so long. The kids, they're playing. I watch them. I watch what's called pick up one. She sit out there. As soon as she picked up, the baby started laughing. You got too much sin for me. That too much, come on in here. You got too much done sin. Let me get you, and I gotta make you stupid. All right, I'm trying to tell you. Got time, you know, good well, check out and say, how you just stop all of a sudden I pick you up, start grinning? That mean you playing me for a fool. I ain't gonna be running for no, I ain't got time to play with no child. Set your behind down. What's wrong with you? I gave you this juice, you said, yeah. Come here, it's in your behind. Come on, I know what to fix. Take you right in there, come on in here, I'm finna fix your behind. That's all right, y'all. Look how she got him straightened out there. Look at joking. That he wouldn't be safe. He said, I don't never take my clothes. I'm going to be right. It don't take long. I know. How you tell me that right? I wasn't mad at you. That's what we did. Kids going to be kids, ain't it? We a parent. When I tell you something, I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. I remember my dad tell my dad, he said, boy, I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. He said, I ain't got no reason to tell you nothing wrong. I said, that makes sense now. It makes sense. He went upside their head. He said, I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. Parent, ain't no parent. If you don't know how to whoop your kid, go get you some mental help. We ain't trying to kill them at being honest, but we got to be parents. We got to learn how to adjust them. All that old talk, playing. We can't be all that playing with them. My dad didn't play with me. He been with a basketball goal. He said, that's how you shoot. He got the ball, he shoot like this and throw it. He said, I don't give a blame about no basketball. He can shoot just like that right here. He throw it between his legs. He showed it. He told me. He told me to play. He said, he said we to play. Like, come here, like, God, dog. He said, like you trying to come on me dribbling. He said, Joe, he said, I had to trip him up. He said, Kevin. I had that was the best advice ever get. I said, thank you. I knew you couldn't do no stuff. What you gonna do? Tell me wrong? I said, he get about, he said, throw it just like that. He try to run around his eyes and trip him up. I said, thank you, Daddy. That's how you had that. He come out there and cut that goal down. I'm glad to have it. He wouldn't give me no nets either. That's just how he did it to you. You never joke it one time, that's it. And then he let the dog run the spot, dog killed, put a chain of the dog in the middle of the yard, dog ran a spot out, there go your basketball goal right there. And then the dog killed all the grass, it was just big dirt pile, that's what we played. Get out, Alan. Why this mother ain't beating this child when she get beat her behind? You laughing? That's your granddaddy. He let that dog chain, he put the chain in the middle of the yard, knocked the hole in her, dog ran around there, ran a circle out there, and killed all the grass. He took a piece of plywood, stuck that, put that there. There's your basketball. He said, I don't care about no basketball. Andre, you know we're in the synagogue, right? Everybody start laughing. Everybody, you good? This don't make no darn sense. Well, it was rough growing up, boy. It was rough. Ain't that right? I try to tell you, man, y'all let no fire get y'all. We ain't trying to kill them and never shoot. Y'all this and that behind. Trying to change them up. Ain't that right? Y'all let these kids embarrass y'all in play. All that stuff. You fall out on me, be like, you sick. I'm finna go ahead and get you well right quick. You ain't gonna be falling. I'm gonna teach you right now how they gonna fall out gonna work. You gonna be good after this. When you fall out in that time, it's gonna be for the furtherance of the gospel. You know? I gotta teach you. Y'all tell them something. Y'all don't be like, I'm telling old players, they say say something, do something, that's what I need you to do. My mom, you tell me, listen, got home, locked the door. My that helpful sister mine be the one. Go out that door. They said, get home. They said, you come home from school, lock that door. Don't let nobody here don't go outside. Go, phone ring, don't answer. That's it. You lock that door, you set your hand right now. That phone, ring, it could be them calling. Answer that phone, it's a trick. It's a trick. That helper sister of mine, she'll pick up and answer. That helper been hard-headed all her life. That helper go out that door, I try to beg, get back in the house. Get back in the house. I was like, my friend, I opened the door, he said I couldn't stand the scream. Hey, come on out here. I said, I want to go out there. Then I just step a leg out there like this. I opened the door, halfway in, halfway out. Isn't that right? Now I done popped out that thing and sat on the banister. Now I'm out in the grass running. Just being a nigga. Y'all hear me? I'm trying to tell you. The old folks tell you stuff, say you a whole lot of time. I try to tell you something. I try to help my life. I think I don't have no kid. I know I had them. But I used to be doing stuff like that too. But shoot, they were small. They couldn't do all that stuff y'all kids be doing. I ain't know anywhere I had them kids doing all that junk. How many of y'all remember mine was little? How many of y'all remember mine crying, running all over the center? How many of y'all remember that? They never had that stuff. Stuff y'all be having, play no stuff. I'll kick them in their back. I'll bust they done spleen. They don't have no stuff like that. Man, ain't got time for no stuff like that, man. So I'm trying to do what they want. Look at Danny Night, so they just want to be saved. Any kids ought to get the spirit, they just pull down on it. You know what else? They just pull down on it. How they supposed to be? You ain't studied, go to sleep. Look at it, go to sleep. Kids leisuring around here and playing and jumping and whining, playing. Other folks try, come on, you just not going, like, stand like you get your book like you trying to study. Little kids, come on, come on. I be thinking folks want to play with your kid right now. I just be saying, wife, I be saying, these some retarded people I've seen in my life. Who you think can't want to play with your kid? People can't, they want to see what's going on, they try to learn. And the parent who the kid can't hear him. Nigga, do you see your kid? What am I there laughing now? It's crazy. It's unheard of. But you know what? It just shows you how much parents pay attention. I'm being honest with you because then your first, if you were where you need to be and pay attention to yourself and your importance of you being saved, then you will have a concern about your child paying attention. But if I don't care where I'm going, I'm just here to socialize, and I wake up when we laughing and eating out here, then it says a whole lot why the kids do what they do. Because they ain't getting a flying flip my done so. One that do, look at, man, I get them guys here, but I'm finna beat your behind. I ain't come here to be in and out with you. Set your behind down. Pay attention. Y'all hear me? It's that important. We have the most resourceful. We have the righteous way. We have the way that's been ordained to salvation. Why wouldn't we want our kids to get it? Why wouldn't we want to get it? It's so important. We look at, if you really made the mistakes you claim you made and you done the things you done, who would want their kids to go through that? I did everything I could to shield my kids from going through anything remote I went through. I made sure I worked extra hard to make sure I had where they never had to go out here and steal or rob or had no excuse to sell no dope. I didn't want them to go through that because I know what comes along with it. So you try to keep them away from things. I stay hard on them about things because you don't want them to make them fail the mistakes you made. Why wouldn't you have that same mindset unless you feel like you ain't even failing? That's crazy. I just don't get it. Y'all might think, oh, yeah, we talking about people that kill. Because I'm looking at it, I just don't get it. You look at, if you made all these mistakes you claim you made, or maybe you don't see them as mistakes, maybe you thinking you always been right. And you look at how much you got to pay for what you've done, and now you get an opportunity to finally get it, and you still pay for your stupid mistakes. Why would you want to see your kids remotely get anywhere near that? It's like, no. I don't want my kids to go through what I've gone through. I want to be a testimony. Just tell you what I told you. If you don't, I'll slap you. Because it's that serious. My kids can't survive none of the stuff I've done. They might think they could. Damn, you just talking. You ain't gonna survive it. You ain't gonna survive it. You ain't never had to be on no run for your life. You ain't gonna survive that stuff. You know, so screwed up, man. You don't know if you going or you coming. You don't want nobody to live. I don't want my kids to go through no stuff. So I want y'all to be soft, just easy going. I want you to know it the right way. How many of y'all like that? Why would you want your kids? So when you hard on, it's because I don't ever want you to have to go through and live the mistakes I made. I'm still paying for stuff. Then you don't know what you're paying for. At that point, you're just paying. So you got to keep a charge card. I'm just paying. I'm buying. Everything stupid. I know I did so much. It's like you don't want, these kids got opportunity. They don't have to do that. We got them while they're small. We're trying to train them now. We're trying to curb their appetite, get their behavior now so they don't go through the stuff we're going through. Look at how many people were cut off and then look at finally now he's starting to let us blossom and learn his way. But look at how many people he killed before he got to us. That's a lot of people. From the destruction of Jerusalem to being carried away to getting off those ships, even getting on the ship, getting off the ship. You're talking about all this time of slavery, then the abolishing of slavery, and then you still talking about time you were still slave, they just told you were free. And look at all this time going through the Depression, everything, through Civil Rights era marching, all the way up to Voting Rights Act and all this junk you got. And look how many people done died until it got to us. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Just say you was a good slave right now. And you don't just learn, somehow you don't struck up on Shabbat. Got Kazum. Man, we supposed to be keeping Shabbat. Who you finna go tell? And how you ain't supposed to be eating pork? Who you gonna teach about Yahusha? Go there and say it in front of that man's face. You finna whoosh behind right in them bushes. Think about it. Let you get it and you can't do nothing with it. Where you gonna go in where temple you gonna go in? You going to church. And you gonna pray to Jesus. And you gonna sing nigga songs about Jesus. Can you imagine coming out that ship and you got knowledge of this and you stuck with you can't even worship and keep it? That just let you know the hatred he got for you. You know what kind of hatred you gotta have to let you know this and don't even let you perform it? Now he's sitting here letting y'all being taught it and you ain't even performing it. Man, that's sad. That's sad to sit here and know it and we can operate in it. When we had people that came over here with knowledge singing, come by here, y'all. Come by well. He come on their plantation, I'm killing all y'all niggas. Huh? People reciting words of the Abari can keep nothing, could obey nothing. You will be keeping Christmas. That's the day our Savior was born. You will be keeping Halloween and Thanksgiving too, nigga. You sit up here captive and you giving thanks for chilling and being in slavery. You can't keep no Purim. You can't keep none of these. Pesach, you can't keep none of these times. You can't keep no Sukkot. You gonna go tell master, you can't work, it's the Shabbat. And right now, y'all keeping Kofar. What you say, nigga? You already been beat. Cut your feet off and 3 more niggas beside you. Now he giving us the opportunity we can actually sit here and operate in this. Y'all come here lazy, playing around, making the dumbest, stupidest mistake. He can let you get there now, let that man, and turn that man hard. That man come in and take all of it, and you can't perform it. Now you're a transgressor. You think he spared those people, they couldn't keep it. Your law don't say that. You don't have no avenues you don't have no exits in your law to say, know it and don't do it and still be saved. You gotta know it and do it. Spared us, though. Spared us. Huh? Man, just the grace of Elohim to spare to be here today. Man, to get this kind of teeth, knowing how to come back and rear our kids, we used to know how to keep control of our kids. We done lost them. Most of these thugs on the street, these ain't white thugs, these black thugs, white thugs in corporations. White thugs in the White House, in the penthouse. Making a mess. We sit here, we done lost control of our kids. We done lost the discipline for our men. We done lost the discipline for our women. We in trouble. Then that man come back and he done told her, I'm going to restore to you a pure language. And we still don't know how to operate. Y'all still make some of the dumbest done decisions. That's scary. Y'all cry and minute mouth about nothing. You add up everything you crying about, it ain't worth $5 done. It ain't even worth. When you sit here looking at who else got laws and judgment as right as we do? Who else got Elohim as not as we do? We're getting real knowledge on how to live, how to operate in this book that has been foreign to us. All you knew was Jesus and wherever the little star in the middle imprint sent you to. Which means you hadn't known nothing. Thinking you found something. Nigga, that's column reading. Not to read no column. We got to know the discipline of the law. We got to know this, man. You're trying to get somewhere that you don't have the capability to do. Now, you need to find somebody that has access through the Spirit. You've been told that Elohim is a spirit. They that worship him must worship him in spirit and truth. Well, you in the flesh. How you going to ever get to obtain fellowship with this man if he's spirit? Then you need access. There's only one that can access you through the Spirit. You only operate in the flesh. The carnal laws of what we kept are no good if you don't actually have the factual working of the Spirit. People have died that kept the law. People have died that followed the law. Life's going to come in by the operation of faith. Then you got to get an understanding of how the law entails to identify him, how important, imperative it is for you to make sure you understand him and know him. He identified himself. Search the scriptures, for in them you think you have life, and they are they which testify of me. Ain't but one vine came out of Mizraim. Ain't but one vine came out was planted and caused it to flourish. That's me. There's only one that told you about being cut. When he told you I was a true vine, you should have already been catching on now. You finna get cut off. Because knowing the law would have told us, why would he tell us he the true vine? I remember our writings in Tyler, he told us about the vine came out of Mizraim. Good, because he called me out of Mizraim. Then I remember that it also told me about the branches being broken off. How they're going to be cut and dispersed. That's talking about me. Huh? Man, I'm sitting here then your cars are going to sit here and tell you what he did with his beard. He cut part of it off. Then he told you he bind some of it in his, right into the burn, bind some of it right into his girdle and kept it. Later on, he took it out and burned it. I ain't going to destroy y'all at one time. Same thing I told you with the other nation. Little by little, he said, I'm going to take them out. Little by little, he took us out. Huh? The one that stayed, he killed them later. Then he sent some out, and then he told them, send the sword out behind them. That's going to keep you running, going to keep you dispersed, keep you going. Look at us now. Every time we look in the sword out behind us. Look at a bullet head. It almost coming to a point like a sword. I put the point of the sword out at your behind. We're in bad shape. Look at this 15th chapter book of your cause, y'all. Y'all kill me sometime. I could not imagine the people that didn't have it in their heart that really want to be right. Your forefathers were just like you are. Where are they? And the prophets. He said, don't live forever. But you better rest assured. Y'all can sit here and sleep and play in my class you want to. Most High be witness on your soul. His word going to take hold of you, though. Huh? You don't come back and your children going to testify. As he intended to do to us, he did it. What he done intended to do to us, he going to do that. It's up to us to start doing a performance before we got to wake up and get this thing right.
Amen.
Stop falling in love with these people and they junk. You learn to use this stuff. Don't abuse it. We're only here for a short time.
Amen.
These folks see you always be willing to testify, I'm a pilgrim. They gonna be like, ha, nigga, you ain't no pilgrim. Go ahead, you stupid. You don't know no better. And I'm letting you know this ain't my home. I'm just passing through that place. Ain't that right? I'm going to do just like he told the king of Tyre. All we doing, we walking through him, we going to get back by our trafficking. Learn how to trade with these people so we can get back. He's done got you wealth through trafficking with these people. We're going to learn how to trade with these people to get out of him. Now I try to get y'all to learn how to do business. Excuse me, learn how to do business so you can get out of him. All y'all learn how to do is be a slave to this man. Saying you keep borrowing from him. I told you to borrow the servant to the doing lender. Keep it ain't nothing but another form of doing sharecropping. Get locked in that man, you can't get away. You're going to borrow and get some of that man, you use it for your good to get out of him. Saying, put your heart in that man. She said, thank you so much, sugar. Wow, that's beautiful. She sent me 2, but I only got 1. Which means, where did the other one go? Oh, where did my call drop go? Thank you, Leon. Leon, you want the one too? No. Leon, you don't want one? I got an extra one, Leon. Let me take the extra one. So like, no. Oh, you ain't want mine. You want one? Why he got 2? No, just give him 1. No, that's all. Listen to the 15th chapter book of your cause, y'all. I really want us to get this right, y'all. Please, y'all don't let me. I do. I feel that a lot of you guys are not going to make it in. Y'all really don't understand how important we got to get this thing right. We cannot afford to come here while we're getting cut off and go to hell, and the generation after us be the people make it back. We're not just talking about to the land, we're talking about in the kingdom. Make it back to the land is just only a part and a portion of what he promised us. When I look at it, we want to be in the man's presence when he come back here. Y'all hear? We want total access. When Yahuchanan testified in the 3rd chapter of the book of, in the olive of in the epistle of Yahuchanan, he said, behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the Benz of Elohim. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. He said, doth not yet appear what we should be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And every man that had this hope, he said, purified himself. Because there's no way to actually look to be able to appear as he is unless your hope is in obeying what he constructed. That's right. The only reason that Yahushua was able to actually be called the Ben, or what we would call the son of Elohim, was because of his action. His actions all line up with obedience of the law. You lack that, so don't look to be like him. You lack it. What did he come down and perform? Oh, he showed you what all the workers of the law. That's why he told you, think not. Why would you think I came to destroy the law or the prophets? I didn't come to destroy. I came to fulfill. Everything that you seen was a similitude. You seen shadows. I'm the image. Christiology made a fool out of us. We keep looking for the abolish of something he hadn't done away with. He came to abolish sin. The mindset of sin, of transgressing the law, you're never going to get rid of the law. Because there's always things you're going to be restricted to do. There are things you're going to be commanded to do. That's law. That's a statute. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Because we keep thinking once we get in, we're going to get out of something. The Malachi told you that they keep the sayings of the book. Yeah. That's how important. It'd be different. We read a book and we get through with the book done away with, and they told you they keep it. We keep it. How are you looking to get out of it? That don't even make sense. I'm looking to get out of something they have to keep. I'm looking to get out of something that's still going to teach us an operation. If you get rid of law, you get rid of him. He the word. What you found in Barashit, the same thing Yahuchanan told you in 1 and 1. In the beginning, he told you Barashit, it was him. That's what the word was. His law, he is Elohim of his word. The word, his whole existence. That's what keeps him. He said, hey, if I break it, I'm non-existent. Once I lie, I'm like I'm nothing. I'm done away. That's why he hate liars. Say a liar won't tear in my sight.
That's right.
Everything he told you, he didn't lie. When he told you to let not your heart be troubled, you believe in all of he believe also where? In my Father's house are many what? If it were not so, I ain't no liar. I ain't got no reason to tell a lie. I stop existing. You go around and you don't realize every time you lying, you sit around, you stop existing. We're supposed to be in his image. That's why our word got to be our bond. You had sinner men, sinner women that kept their word better than you do. Transgressors that sat here and that swore an oath on things and they kept it. Huh? Herod loved John, didn't he? But Herodias, she danced for him. Ask what you will up until half of my kingdom. Give me John the Baptist head in the charge. Yahuchanan head in the charge. Did he not do it? Son of man, kept his word. Look at you, you're a liar. You peace sake lie. Huh? For righteousness' sake you lie. Ain't no righteousness in lying.
That's right.
He told you all liars gonna have their part in the lake.
That's right.
But none of this bothers you. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're trying to get with a man that don't lie. Huh? The man that come along and told you, he said, Shaul told you, I speak the truth in the Mashiach. What did he say I do?
Lie not.
Said, my country also bear me witness in the Ruach HaKodesh. All we do is lie. Stop you doing lying. Tell the truth and be saved.
That's right.
Come on, son. In the 15th chapter book of Yekaziel.
Amen.
15:1, listen.
And the word of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, Son of man.
Other brother, you give me the 24th chapter book of Matthew. Listen.
What is divine?
To go before they finish off to sleep. They ain't gonna say fall asleep before they finish off to sleep. They gonna wake up after a while, be wide open. Man, he need to come on and preach. Now I'm woke. Someone gonna be sleep judgment day. We don't want nobody in here. Take your rest. Listen.
Son of man, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch which is among the trees of the forest?
Listen.
Shall wood be taken thereof to do any work?
Mm-hmm.
Or will men take a pen of it to hang any vessel thereon?
Come on, a twig. What you do with a twig? What you can make out of twig?
Right.
That's what he's talking about. Truth be told, the average of you guys, well, y'all, about 90, probably about 97% of y'all, twigs. This is what he tell you about a twig.
Shall wood be taken thereof to do any work?
Ain't no work you can do with no twig. This is what he asked you.
Or will men take a pen of it
to
hang any vessel thereon?
Did they put Yahushua on a twig?
No.
Put him on a tree. They didn't realize, that's bad. They realize if you put him on a twig, it's gonna break. You can't use no twig. You can't count on the twig. It's inconsistent. It really bears no usage. Listen.
Behold, it is cast into the fire
for what?
For fuel.
For fuel. Tell them what happened, son.
The fire devoureth both the ends of it.
Both ends of it. What happened, son?
In the midst of it is burned.
Yeah.
Is it meat for any work?
Now, tell me something. Now, what is it good for now? Huh? Let's see what he told you.
Behold, when it was whole.
What a sign?
It was meat for no work.
It wasn't good for nothing when it was whole. What happened, son?
How much less shall it be meat, yet for any work, when the fire hath devoured it, and it is burned?
Yeah.
Therefore, thus said Yahuwah Elohim, as the vine tree among the trees of the forest, which I have given to the fire for fuel.
Yeah.
So will I give the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
That tight. That man looked at us and realized something. The people he destroyed, he killed. Truth be told, you weren't good for them when you were living. You're going to be even less when you're dead. He said, you wasn't good for them while you were living. You know, you're going to be even less when you're dead, when I burn you up. He said, I basically had you as fuel for the fire. Fire need a couple of things. Oxygen and something to burn. You want to kill a fire out, give it nothing to burn and take away the oxygen from it. It'll die out. Some of you, and you need to know this tonight, you are only him holding up time because you're going to be fuel for the fire. Truth be told, you ain't never been good for nothing. Why you living? He said, how much less you going to be once I burn you up? He said, then the only reason I got you to be fuel for the fire. Those people he talking about, that's us. That's our people. Y'all sleep, y'all play, you lie, you cunning, you cheat, you sneak around, doing stuff, just full of darkness. This man sitting here telling you, you do not already got you marked. You fuel for the fire. Can you imagine you was in Jerusalem? He wasn't talking about the people in America. Wasn't talking about the people in Australia. Wasn't talking about the people in Europe. Wasn't talking about Cyprus. Wasn't talking about Saudi Arabia. Wasn't talking about none of these places, the people in Cuba. Wasn't talking about the Haitians working voodoo. He said, I'm talking about Jerusalem. The people that went and inherited the city where Dawood dwelt. Do you understand you haven't been good for nothing? And how much less you going to be good for anything once I destroy you with fire? This man burned down our cities. There were people burned. And you know why they were burned? They were fuel for the fire. Now you sitting here and you messing around. You got opportunity to go back and read this. As the 15th chapter book of Romans tell you that whatsoever things are written aforetime written about what? So I can be in that place and still be good for nothing. That we through patient comfort of the scripture, my patience is to wait on Yahuwah. Huh? My comfort is to make sure I be good for something while I'm living. Huh? If I ain't good for nothing and I die, I'm done. You ain't gonna get no better when you die, baby. Everything y'all need to get right, you need to get right today. Y'all hear me? Yes, sir. See, that was a blessing in that being cut off and being dispersed and sent out over the rivers. And now we come back to learn that. A lot of people haven't caught that yet. We learned the value behind us being cut off at sound so we can re-sprout, which will give us the what? The nun, re-sprout. He did that. He said that it might bring forth what? Which means to be continued. That's why he cut us off. That's why he separated us, got us out of there. So we can, to be continued. For the re-sprout. He told you had to be born again. He broke us off and took us away from them. Plant us somewhere else. So once we get up, he's going to pluck us and bring us right back and going to plant us right back in our own land. But then the truth be told, with everything that's happening to you, it hasn't given you any type of real aggression to see the importance of you trying to be saved. Something's got to keep you. Something's got to drive you. To keep you with a mindset to keep you on a straight and narrow path. Some of you don't have to raise your hand. You know good and well it's day by day with you. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. I'm just trying anyhow. You got to persuade in your mind, I'm making this.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? Every day I'm making this. Y'all hear me? I ain't got no deal. I got to make it in.
That's right.
If anybody make it, it got to be me.
That's right.
I said, man, ain't but 5 people going to make it, all these people in the world. I say, where the other 4 at? I ain't count myself out. Where the other 4 at?
That's right.
Most of y'all already gave up. They said, ain't but like 10 million going to make it. Oh, done, I'm going to hell. Ain't my mindset. I got to make it in. I ain't trying to be no fuel for no fire. I've been burnt enough out here in society dealing with people. I've been shorted too much. I've been messed over. I got to get this right. If there's any test you can't afford to fail, it's this test called life. Because you're being tested right now. You hear me? And the grade you come up with is going to wind up solidifying where you're going. Y'all got an opportunity to get it right while you're among the living, and y'all play too darn much. Get your mindset on getting right. The stuff you don't put the most of your effort to, the most stuff that got you beat down, destroyed, ain't got nothing to do with you being saved.
That's right.
That's too much energy. That's too much energy. Something can come and break me down, got me discombobulated, got me, I can't think, I can't hardly focus. I don't need nothing in my life like that. Whether you can have that, I don't need it, unless it's about my soul.
Amen.
That's got to be my biggest drive. Everything else, man, it's just passing time. Let them get that kind of control over you. I'm just worried, frustrated, what I'm going to do about my job. I'm just worried, what I'm going to do about a relationship. I'm just worried, if I'm going to ever meet somebody. You got too much going on. That's too much going on. That's too much time. You ain't trying to be saved. Man, this is life. He says your Father good pleasure to give you the kingdom. If he'll give me the kingdom, I know he'll give me this little junk.
That's right.
Let your heart get all twisted up in this stuff here. Worry about who done got married and when I'm going to get married. For what? You ain't even ready.
That's right.
Sometimes some of y'all sit away, and first thing I do is hit depression. Just go on back to your hand, man. Woman, go buy another dill pickle. You'll be all right. Go to Kroger and do what you've been doing. I'm running there and grab them cucumbers, drop them in your drawer, walk around and go stick it back up before you leave. There's another good fruit messed up. I got to get something of these. I meant to tell you the squash. We'll find another fruit we can't eat. Sweet potato, the orange one. Time to get ourselves, get our mind set on what's the most important thing, your soul being saved.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? Yes, sir. Sit around here, you go and get something, and that thing, you know, it'll be the worst thing you ever got because you ain't put your heart. A lot of y'all don't realize a lot of stuff, you'll be the worst thing happening to somebody sometime. Y'all don't realize that because he'll look at your heart too far gone for it. Your heart got to be driven on him first. Y'all hear me? He got to be your whole drive for what you're doing. Some of y'all sit here, I watch some, y'all just being depressed. Y'all do depressing stuff. You do stuff that just put you out there. I don't write no sad nigga stuff. I don't want to sing no sad nigga song. I don't want to do no sad nigga stuff. I don't want to do it. Let's just go run our head into the wall. You go do it, nigga. I ain't finna do it. That's something I done here.
That's right.
Man, that way of life to us.
Yes, sir.
Ain't that right? I was glad when he said that I'm going to the house of Yahuwah.
That's right.
Y'all be all killed out looking for a reason to continue to be sad and beat down. I ain't got time to exercise my mind for that stuff. Y'all hear me? I'm just be glad to be counted among the living. Got one more opportunity to get this thing right.
Yes, sir.
One more opportunity to get to know that man's word and make sure I line it up right.
That's right.
That got to be your biggest joy.
That's right.
Rest of the stuff will come. And one thing, y'all stop setting your aspirations too high. Learn how to keep the aspiration low. This stuff here, you just passing through him. Don't get to looking at what nobody else got. Some folk can do better with that stuff than you can do with it. You get it, you lose your darn mind. Some of y'all last thing y'all need is a twat. You'll blow your darn gasket.
Good.
Some of y'all joking here be good. Y'all go to the grave, you had never known it. All right. Some of them mess around here, all right. Some of y'all sit here and bet you don't even know a deal pill. You're going to mess up. You're going to line your whole heart out there and you're going to be gone. He ain't going to be able to pull you back. Some folks don't know. He know exactly what we need. Sometimes we be thinking we know. You go out there and get it. Sometimes you realize they're the best thing for you. He know what's best. Some of y'all know that someone come, what about me? So you know, nigga. Some of these folks here they ain't going to do right with. They don't get in the loot they done. Man, they going to marry around, man, top of your head going to explode. They was just thinking about their head explode. I'm trying to help some of them out of here. Some of them know you don't need no sex. You need to keep your mind stayed on Yahushua. So I got y'all fall too deep in love. Like that song here, if I ever fall too, these niggas fall too far. They just get to hell, you know, they'll start digging. I ain't low enough yet. Once you get to hell, you start digging. You know you crazy. You know what? A lot of times we don't understand why certain things happen to some of us. Someone tell me, man, I can't never make over $25,000. He said, that's all you need. You make 30, you're going to lose your mind. Y'all be surprised. A lot of stuff you get, you'll lose your mind.
Yep.
That book told said, don't make me too rich. I don't want to forget you. If you make me too poor, I still. That's in your book now.
That's right.
Why would you figure somebody that know all he would say if I got too much, it'll mess around and make me curse you? It will. You'll do it in your heart. It don't have to be your little word. It's your actions. Some of y'all just get rich. Income tax check, you ready to curse them. You would have got more. That's why he took rapid refund away from these niggas. These niggas mess up. They get that thing in 3 good. Blank! 3-day rapid. Man, he can't give you too much. He know what he doing. He know exactly what we need. I get to going like something and fall and that thing comes. Yeah, I said, that's what I needed. I wake up in my head, dream that thing had done grow back up down. He said, but that's a dream. That's what I told her that. I told her it was a dream. You told me you have a dream, you better tell a dream. Because I had it back. So I'm going to be lying prophet. So you have a dream, you tell her it was a dream. Isn't that right? See, they had a dream, was I pity the fool. He said they ain't woke up and he had no gold chains and no muscles. I said, what? All this stuff y'all better consider now. He know what we need. I'm telling you, a lot of stuff. He knows that. Like, your eyebrows start moving like that, something might happen. You need that. I don't know what it do. It work, though. Yeah, right, that thing. And you could go without all that grief, what it do? Man, you'll be too high. You'll get exalted. Isn't that right? You think that fella had a life supply of non-action? Man, that joker lose it. He know what we be need. Everybody, he know what we need. Y'all hear me? A lot of stuff you just learn to do, just like shout out, learn to be content. When you learn to be content and be faithful with the little he give you, he'll come along, he'll bless you with something else. I'm telling you now, he'll bless you with something else. He just got to see you being faithful. I remember I started that ministry, I want a Bible, just me and my family. That is like a whole lot of y'all never, but it was rough around them. I scraped the word. But you know what? I guarantee I was faithful. I used to do all the cleaning up. I remember I used to do all the cleaning up. Folk come, they leave. I carried my dinner. I go out there, clean up, be stacking, make sure chairs be stacked up. Had more chairs than I had people. I treat them chairs right, too. I still got some of them chairs. Some of them niggas gone at them putting their kid and tore up them chairs, but I still got them. I was faithful. Isn't that right? Yeah, be faithful. Go ahead and ask him for something else. You ain't going to be here with those. You ain't going to take care of what you got. Be faithful. He add a couple more. Little bit by little bit, he adds some more. Little bit by little, he'll add some more. You know how to be faithful. Now, I can start choosing through folks. Start picking. Then start picking, and first you got to take what you get. Get a plum, get a bullet head, get an onion, get some wild parsley, get some poke salad, get some collard green. You know what I'm saying? Be some good stuff, because you got to get all the wild stuff first. You know that right? Just can't smoke it. But you learn to be faithful to the little bit he give you. It took some years for it started growing and start moving along. But you know what you do? You be consistent. Same thing with a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all don't be consistent. You be consistent a week. It's been a month now. You know good and well a month. You can't even count a month. Y'all got to, I'm being honest with y'all. I want to see you saved at the end of the day, just like other people in this camera. At the end of the day, I want to see everybody saved. But the truth of the matter being told, a lot of y'all not consistent. Y'all keep using other people. You can't use other people. I don't use these people for no justifying why I can't be saved. Everybody that's doing what they're supposed to do is doing it. Every sinner doing what they're supposed to do, like every saint doing what they're supposed to do. Now, what side you're on is on you. Right. Sinner's supposed to be getting on my nerve. They're supposed to be contradicting what I'm doing. They're supposed to come again. Why these? This is a dumb question. Saints are supposed to stay consistent. Right. Regardless of what they do, that does not change your obligations. And y'all keep trying to use other people. If other people win, if people win, if I could just shut your mouth, and you got to be consistent. That's it, regardless of what other people do, regardless of what you're seeing other people do. Because somebody else got something, you don't know what they did to get it. A lot of people sell out to get stuff. I used to do that. I thought about that coming to serve today. A lot of people that I lifted up in my lifetime growing up, and I idolized and wanted their life, he let them fall right before my eyes. I thought about that getting ready for service. I thought about that coming to service. I had a cousin, we were real tight growing up, real tight. He went in the Marine, just smart as he wanted. Everyone just smart they want to be. They took the ad fair with friend, and asked, he meant one question. Them guys were smart they want to be, do what they want to do. When the Marine just excel, just do what they want to do. I watched them lose everything they got. I watched a child get killed. Mother just rolled by, blowed the horn, and waved at him. She got in the car with the people. She was walking back to walk up the hill to show him his daughter. She had just got her hair plaited, and somebody stopped in the street to see the little girl head, and she was standing on the other side of the street, and the car was coming around the curve wide open. The car didn't hit the other car in the back, went on the other side, hit her and her daughter, drug her straight down the street. Her hair was tied around. Her hair got tangled up and got tied around the drive shaft. They had to cut it off. Closed casket. I watched folks get totally stripped down. I watched a friend of mine. That fella had so much money. He was 27. That joke had already made. He had already had like $3 million. Knew he was filthy rich. God, listen, I'm talking about you just know he had it. They didn't have to tell you he had it. You could just see he had it. That boy had everything you could think of. You could have a house in Beverly Hills. Wouldn't even go down. Cars you seen, clothes this joke away you had never seen. All these joke about their dope from him. Bill DeVoe, all these joke about dope from him. From California, they all bought dope from this joker. Took everything from him. I watched people I said, now why that couldn't be me? Took his whole life, stripped it down, took everything, rotted his whole life. I watched people I looked to and I watched, and you just never know how people got things, and you just look and he let you realize something. You ain't got time to idolize nobody. You don't know how they got it. And I'll touch them. I'll take them down. Some of y'all don't understand it, do you? I done watched a lot of people in my life, and I used to be envious of people. When the book tell you be not envious of the wicked, I understand what he's saying. I put myself, said, man, that ought to be me. Man, why I couldn't be there? Then I seen him get taken down and what he done took from him. He said, thank you for my life. Thank you for how my life is going. A lot of y'all think your life bad. There's a lot of people life worse than yours. It's a lot of people life worse than yours. If people give up everything they got to have your life. Isn't that right? You looking because you see the thing. You don't see what they've done to get it. You haven't seen how they compromise with him, and you ain't seen how he going to take them down. Keep your eyes off people now. Yeah. He told me a long time ago, keep your eyes on. I worked to get this, start this synagogue to work. I made sure I tried to keep my eyes off these preachers. Don't do what they do. Stay considerate. I kept my hand out the cookie jar. Kept my hand off these women. Kept my hand off these kids. Y'all hear me? Yeah. Hello? Yes. I stayed faithful. I made my business. I ain't never tried to count like him when I got him. When I get there, that ain't never been my doctrine. I make my business be on time. Y'all hear me? I make it my business to be faithful to do my job. Y'all hear me? Sickle, I make it my business to do it. And I've been faithful, and he blessed. Don't put your eyes on these people. I know a lot of y'all, that's what y'all look at. You'll make them fall, and he'll take you down. Isn't that right? He love you, and you got a real mindset for him, he'll take them down. If you ain't got a mindset for him, he'll let you go on and keep entering that life and lead you in and take you down. Y'all better keep your eyes off these people. Better learn to think, and like he told you, you better be content with what you got. Y'all just trying to grab and get something and do something so you can have somebody. You mess around, he'll give it to you. It'll be the worst thing you ever got. You'll be praying to him and telling him, I hate the body, but if you could just take that back. If you should have never asked me for nothing. And then you would dare to ask me to take it back. Best thing I can do, slow your roll. Now I tell you, I know folks laughing, he said they don't need no twat. Now y'all don't need nothing. You'll do better, you keep your mind stayed on it. Don't y'all need the book told you that he that is not married can serve him better than he that is married? So he that is married care for the things of the world, he can please his wife. Some of y'all gonna get so far in the pleasing, you ain't gonna have no mindset on serving. Some people can do better with a wife. He said, if you join the one, so don't seek to be loose from one. So you loose from one, don't seek to be joined to one. Huh? Trying to help y'all out. A lot of them don't consider. He told the time come, the day that have a wife be what? Though they don't have one. Can't let that wife be so much to you, and that thing know that you can't do what you're supposed to do toward him. Whole lot of y'all get too carried off on stuff. You can't get yourself too carried off with these folks. Husband and wife, your mind got to be just like you almost, at some point, you got to have it just like you don't have one. Not that you don't care and you don't love them, but you got to keep your mind considered. It can't just be about no sex. Can't be about trying to run, go get them and do stuff. I got to make sure I keep my mind first toward him, otherwise he'll come and curse you. Ain't that right? You want to keep what you got. Make sure you keep yourself focused on him first. I ain't put my family in front of this synagogue to do nothing. We ain't take no, I mean, they try to tell me to take a vacation and we can miss a Wednesday to come back. Never done it. Never done it. I made my kids always know we went. What we had to do? Gotta be bad for service. I lay out, I set a bad precedent for the people. Folks say, well, what about if me and my wife? You can do it. If that's what you want to get them to do, go ahead and do it. You ain't where I'm at. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do depending on where you're at. People say, well, I ain't trying to be no preacher. Ain't about being no preacher. I'm about me. I'm trying to be consistent. Y'all hear me? I want to be consistent with it, man. I don't want to take nothing, and then I wind up laying out and that thing. Another man said, you done took too much on yourself. You care more for your wife and your kid. You care about their ministry. I know what I need to do. Let me take your wife and kid. You'll be faithful then. Whole lot of us here, y'all don't be considering stuff. Y'all better think. Y'all hear me? Amen. You got to make some hard choices when you go that way. Y'all saw when we talked about Eli the other day. He'll say here, he addressed his son. He said, man, you don't sit here and you don't let your sons keep going. You think more on them you do on me. I done set you up to do a job. No, you don't want that. Everybody here, y'all got an opportunity to get this stuff right, and y'all gonna wind up, I'm being honest with y'all, a lot of y'all gonna wind up going to hell. You done heard it before, but I know you don't believe me. You understand when you get that, though. Y'all got opportunity, whatever y'all do, get this thing right. Quit procrastinating, messing around, get these dumb attitudes, get this sorry junk out the way, get your soul saved. Ain't nothing more important than having a resting place for your soul. Last thing you need to do is come here and giving up some things and held on to some things that wound up carrying you to hell. And what you got to your grace? Nothing. Well, at least I stopped drinking before I went to hell. At least I quit smoking. I wasn't lying all the time. If that's what you're going to be conversating about in hell, no, you go this way, you got to go all the way. They're fully committed. Man, anyway, I'm being honest with y'all. Some of y'all going that way. It might come a time you might have split, you and your wife, or you and your husband. We don't know. Sometimes you get to going, the Lord, well, the Most High touch your heart and mind, and somebody might say, I'm being honest with you. I ain't trying to do all that. It ain't that serious to me. I just don't see him sending everybody here like that. That's his thinking. You might have said make a decision, so I tell you what. You take care now. I don't want you to pull me down with you. All right. It get tight. The man ain't no liar. He said it's going to be 5 in one house. It's going to be 3 against 2. And that word keep coming where we going. We don't know how we might divide out of him. He said they ain't going to come except there be first a falling away. There's going to be a falling away, y'all. All right. I guess they don't believe that. And that thing come down the pipeline, how that man give it to you. You don't know how he going to give it to you. You just got to take it. See that in the book of Yakaziah. See that the 24th chapter come to my mind. 24. See if that, I don't know why I called 24. Maybe that's what I want. 24, let me hit 17. Let me see what I want. Yakazion, I know it's the book of Yakazion. 24, 25, it's 26. 24, 24, 16. Give me 15. Let's see what he said. Listen.
Also, the word of Yahuwah came unto me, saying,
What did he say?
Son of man,
Yeah.
behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke.
Boy, that tight down.
So,
That tight down. That tight. That tight. Here you are prophesying. Here you are speaking to a rebellious house. Man, I made your face hard as flint. Man got you going, you obedient. You sit here and you the Kohan for these people. And then that man come along, he been speaking to these people, telling them that you seen all these things. You been warning them and tell them. I said, man, come along and tell you. What did he say again? Also?
Son of man, behold, I take away from thee.
If I'm correct, he was talking about the scum in this book. Started talking about the scum. They were taking meat and they were boiling in the cauldron. Isn't that right? And there was scum that came up from it. When you cook, you ever see you boil meat, you'll get that fear that comes to top. Take that scum. He want them to take it off of the meat. Here we doing all this stuff. Now you don't come along and tell me, son of man, what you going to do, son?
Behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke.
What do you want me to do, son?
Yet neither shalt thou mourn,
What
nor
you want to
weep.
do with that? Don't mourn and don't weep. Come on.
Neither shall thy tears run down.
Listen.
Forbear to cry. Make no mourning for the dead. Bind the tire of thine head upon thee, and put on thy shoes upon thy feet.
Yeah.
And cover not thy lips, and eat not the bread of men.
Come on.
So I spake unto the people in the morning, and at even my wife died, and I did in the morning as I was commanded.
Ain't that something? I know at evening, that's when Yahusha died. Right before evening. When they come around, they had to get him down. He said, I did just as he commanded me. That's tight. Here you have been working, doing the man told you, the man come along and tell you, I'm going to take away the desire of your eye with a stroke. Forbear to cry. Huh? And don't even cover your lip. He said he did. He said that evening, he said, my wife died. And what did he do?
I spake unto the people in the morning,
And what
at
happened?
even my wife died.
And that evening my wife died. Come
And
on,
I did
son.
in the morning as I was commanded.
Just like I was commanded. What happened, son?
And the people said unto me, Wilt thou not tell us what these things are to us,
What happened?
that thou doest so?
Yeah.
Then I answered them, the word of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, speaking to the house of Yasharal, thus said Yahuwah Elohim, Behold, I will profane my sanctuary, the excellency of your strength,
Yeah.
the desire of your eyes, and that which your soul pitieth, and your sons and your daughters whom ye have left shall fall by the sword. And ye shall do as I have done, and ye shall not cover your lips, nor eat the bread of men, and your tires shall be upon your heads, and your shoes upon your feet.
Yeah.
Ye shall not mourn nor weep, but ye shall pine away for your iniquities.
You know
and
what you're
mourn.
going to do? You're going to waste away because of your iniquity. You sit up in your own kids being set here, being slaughtered, being killed, and you sit here and you ain't even cry. They didn't even bother you. Say the stuff you desire, the stuff you love, so I'm going to take it away right before your eyes, and nothing you're going to be able to do about it. You're just going to sit there. That's bad. They ain't told you you're going to waste away in your iniquity. That's why they sat back to look at where could these people have come from. We were left childless. This man had to sit here and had to be an example to him. They had to sit here and look at. These people had to know he loved his wife. And sat here and watched this woman just die. He said, even I did just like he told me. I bind my head and put my shoes upon my feet. And I didn't even bear. I didn't even cry. I sat right here and I sat here and did just like he commanded me. He said the same thing gonna happen to you. Y'all don't even realize this man come back to punish us. Ain't nothing happened one time. It coming back again. I'm just setting y'all up so y'all to be ready. Make no mistake, it's gonna get real bad out here. A lot of information we coming into, it pushing us right into the way of these people. That they're gonna wind up being all out war with these people in here. Huh? We learn their system. That's gonna be a real problem. So it's already a problem with the religion, but now you learn how their system operate. Y'all need to know this. He ain't gonna let you, he know why he let us know it. So you just need to know why you knowing it and why you learning it. Because it's gonna be a major problem. Huh? You know how much money people make through this system they got? Huh? These people trading you every day. And he told us about our trading. You got yourself great riches. We learn how they trade. We learn how they operate every day. They start, Mike, how it really works. It works with people. Huh? Now you start costing these people money. You start taking away these people's authority and cutting their authority down and let them know they don't have no authority. You got a major problem with these people. See, a lot of people watching. People ain't willing to go all the way. Some of y'all ain't willing to go all the way. It shows in your action how studious you are by obeying this book. But y'all know what? We got to dig deep. This thing gonna get real serious. I encourage everybody here, get you some milk. This thing gonna get real serious. 24th chapter, book of Matthew, Yahoo, so I can let them go. Wait, hold on in there, everybody. One time your eye crossed us so bad, but I thought you was Brother Key. Listen. When I was up every little essay, I said, is he a visitor? His eye crossed up like a visitor. Dave, I started to tell you, let me use your glasses. His eye was gone over him. Good morning. What you said they used to stop your eye that time? You said use a magnet. What did you say your eye used to roll and you to go the other way? What they used to use? What you said they used to straighten your eye out? Just glasses? Did they have a nail in it? What stopped your eye from rolling around like a marble? It just grew up. When you grew up, it just stopped rolling. It's amazing. It was horrible. Did you just see it? Didn't look like, when you see people, did it look like people doing like that? Did they? Yeah. The people went way to the side. God damn. So you could so you could see like when your sinuses would drip. You was so young. You just knew it was over there. Did you see like you could see extra stuff? But then when it'd be blocking. So if I stood like back over there, you couldn't have seen me. But then again, you could probably look around. Could you see inside your ear? It didn't go like that, just checking. Everybody different folk. All right, just trying to see. Goodness. All right, that's good. That's information. Listen. 24:1, listen.
And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to shew him the buildings of the temple.
What happened, son?
And Yahushua said unto them,
See you what?
See ye not all these things?
What's going to happen?
Verily I say unto you,
there
shall not be left here one stone upon another,
there shall not
be thrown down.
Tell them what happened, son.
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
For all
these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
What happens, son?
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
See that? We got that going on. That's going to happen. These people are going to kill us. These people are going to take us down. They asked about the walls and when that temple coming down. The wall's coming down. That's how they're going to come in and get you. He's going to deliver you up to be killed. He's going to cut some of these branches out, the ones that are not profitable, the ones that are not bearing no fruit. He's going to cut you off. You're going to wind up dying. Okay, listen.
And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound,
the love of who?
Many shall wax cold.
Y'all look at it now, tell these husband and wife, the way y'all treat each other. You ought to already see the word getting ready to end. Look how you treat each other. You love cold. Just riding toward one another. Just riding. All right, listen.
But he that shall endure unto the end,
the same,
shall be saved.
I'm trying to tell you how to hold on, man. He didn't tell you it wasn't coming. He said you just got to hold on to the end come. Come on.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Make no mistake. Everybody got to hear that gospel. Come on, son.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the Kudash place. Whoso readeth, let him understand.
Daniel told you about it. How they going to turn. And they're going to have indignation toward the people that keep the covenant and toward the land. All right, so they're going to do exploit. He told you about those that were going to be instructed in the way. They're going to turn and instruct many. Huh? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach y'all. I'm trying to instruct y'all. There's no, these people coming after you. These folks got indignation toward this covenant. This whole world looking. Y'all show these people. Y'all think these people don't notice y'all with these scars? Y'all think these people don't notice y'all on these jobs when you don't do what they do? Christmas, everybody pull a name. Nobody, they just say, oh, he don't pull a name. You think that's all they say? I'm sitting up a whole job doing something and one person don't do it. You think we ain't looking at one person trying to figure out why that one person don't do it? You think we ain't asking ourselves, so is there one person saying they better than us? Is there one person saying we ain't saved? Y'all just keep it going. Just keep thinking y'all all right with these people. You ain't all right with these people. These people ain't forgot that. These people put a lot of effort in this stuff. Now went and bought their kid the last Batman episode outfit for Halloween, and my kid going to hell. And I'm your supervisor. I ain't got no problem with you. My kid going to hell, and I'm going to hell for giving my kid that last Batman episode outfit. Yeah, ain't got no problem with you, because people are free to believe what they want to believe. But me and my kid going to hell and my wife, right? And my mama. We getting ready to do a layoff. How many people finna get ready to go? One. Believe me, I did everything I could to keep your job. I went in and I fought with them and I told them. I went and they said, man, we really need more people. I said, not before we fire one. They're like, who? The one said we all going to hell for celebrating the holiday. We do have too many people on the company. We do need to get rid and make room for more. All right. Now these folks ain't looking. They want to know why you cover up your head all the time. Why y'all always have that on your head? Oh, it's because what I believe, a woman supposed to keep her head covered when she pray. So if my head ain't covered, I'm praying, is that a sin? Got my eyes on you now. You got to believe it's a sin because you got yours covered. Got a problem with you now. Everybody come up here and they wearing short pants. Bro, why you don't wear short pants? So I just try to keep my naked cover, set an example for these sisters. Ain't that right? I don't want them to lust. They going to be watching you. Everything you do, I'm telling you, they watching. They want to know why you don't do it. Y'all ain't never had these people ask y'all no question. They want to know. You'll be surprised. They know the stuff, don't they? People know the stuff all the time. That's it. They'll notice. They have something. Everybody bring a little potluck. Some of y'all now, of course, they don't know it's you because you eat with them. Everybody bring something, you eat. So they ain't noticed nothing yet. They be like, what? I thought you was going to hell with us. You eat all stuff. You just go to the refrigerator, eat everybody's lunch. Things said poke salad, you still eating. Some of y'all, they ain't noticing that. Don't worry about it. Some of y'all incognito. When you start putting up that standard, you start looking, people start questioning. They start questioning. Make no mistake. They watch. That's why I told y'all, you don't need y'all. Can't fall in love. Make all you can make and hold on to it. After a while, they gonna get rid of you. Y'all hear me? It's something they can't take that. Now I'm telling you now, some of the people, you tell them people, and they had a little conversation, you don't think it be nothing. Them folks ask you, is it wrong? You just got yourself set up. All you gotta do is tell one person they wrong. They gonna go find somebody else that do the same thing they do and say, man, you ain't gonna believe what Anthony said. He said, man, you going to hell. They gonna make sure they find somebody in the same predicament they in. Then you gonna go pull all of them down. Guess what? All us going to hell. Now they finna be a problem on their job with Anthony. Cause all we gotta do is go see human resource. Tell human resource he was discussing religion, saying we going to hell. Human resource is a woman preacher who saved souls. Said had she been there, Peter wouldn't even cuss. Because she'd have laid hands on him and drawed them wicked curse words out of their mouth. And you just said you don't believe in women preachers and everybody Christian going to hell. They'll psych you into some conversation. That's why you got to learn what conversation to have. Now, aren't you afraid of something? You look like, today ain't a good day to get fired. Let me go around. I'm still stacking so I can get out of here. That's why I told y'all, quit making love to these people. Start learning what conversation to have, what conversation you stay away from. I'm going to eat this. Man, go ahead on, man. Enjoy yourself. Isn't that right? Well, I'm trying to tell them folks don't eat it. Go ahead. Man, you eat that stuff. Where you going, it ain't going to hurt you. That's right. Isn't that right? The man for the smoking cigarettes, so you need some matches. They keep some right. It's a store out there. Them folks going to get them matches. Yeah, ask you, say, hey, man, you got a light. Man, no, I ain't finna light that up and go to hell smoking a sin. You say it too much. Just tell me, man, some more folks now smoke, man. Go see them folks. I ain't trying to get fired today. Let me get my little money so I can get out of here. So you have too much conversation. I'm telling them folks you ain't got no sin because you care. That's a sin. God said he gonna burn you up, you sinner. Tell them, hey, man, some more folks. Go ask somebody that smoke. Ain't that right? You be like, you mind? Man, it's outdoor. I'm fine. I ain't finna be standing by you anyway. Somebody ride that smoke. Somebody say, I seen preacher smoke would come from it. I ain't finna be out here with you. Y'all all right? So I'm trying to teach y'all how to be smart. How many of y'all done got to say it too much on them job before? See, I had a whistle. Said something. I'm gonna admit it, Andre. You went and preached that whole gospel. I mean, everybody been, how many of y'all out there done done it before? See that? I shouldn't have said that. But y'all learn, don't you? Y'all learn certain stuff. And them folks have that stuff. They fine. You ain't heard me, you eat, that's your stuff. Eat that junk and enjoy yourself. I ain't gonna be here with you anyway. Where you going, man? Slop that stuff up. Say, man, I seen it in Kroger payment. They got a sale on chitlin. They heard me, man. Here you go, rip that out, get that for them coupon. Here you go, man. I can't use it, ain't that right? He said, some unclean dies of himself. What he told we can do, brother? Sell it to the stranger. I run across a good deal on some chitlin. I'm gonna sell it that nigga. Here you go, what you need? Psst, come on here. Want these chitlin? Sell that joker, sell it to him at a deal. Y'all hear me? I'm telling y'all, learn what y'all can do and what y'all can't do, man. Learn how to hustle, let them folks keep moving. Somebody gotta eat that stuff. Ain't enough buzzers. Don't y'all know why we got these Gentiles? Just like you got buzzers. Somebody gotta eat this junk. Everybody said, come on, B. I mean, what you call me, B? Say, oh, that's how we call people that. Don't worry about it. That like bruh said that, what you want to be. I call you B short for buzzer. Come on, get this stuff, man. Y'all all right? They got female buzzers, they got male buzzers. They don't like them. All right, I guess I'm gonna get you. Come on, finish reading this time, let them go.
Then let them which be in Yehuda flee into the mountains.
Yeah.
Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
Yeah.
Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes.
One to try to run and get their house. You'll be running after this stuff, loving this stuff. You'll wind up getting yourself killed. Y'all hear me? They get time for the guy here, just like he was talking about they left Jerusalem. No doubt what they did, ran right back in their house. Ain't that right? Didn't want to run to them hills to flee. Y'all better learn. You got to get out of a place. Y'all hear me? They going to be a time they play and get destroyed. When they get time to go, don't y'all be wrestling around with that little junk here. We got to roll up out of here. Come on.
And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Riding. Just think about a bunch of y'all coming out. A bunch of riders out there. One of them that had ride on their titty in them days. Ain't that right? Ain't gonna be a titty missing day. Go ahead, what happened?
But pray ye that your flight be not in winter.
Y'all hear that? Y'all go and call Delta. Y'all better check the weather schedule. Y'all don't get it in the one check flight because of ice and all. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Neither on the Shabbat.
Yeah.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
Goodness, it's gonna be bad. Come on.
And except those days should be shortened, should no flesh be saved.
How tight they gotta be? He gotta cut the time short. Y'all know how bad they gotta get? What y'all gonna do, y'all watch these babies around here getting slaughtered and butchered up? Can y'all imagine that, these little babies, these little kids getting butchered up? We got enough godless people in this world to do that. There was a whole white race that wouldn't think twice about killing these beautiful little black babies. Huh? You talking about titty sucking baby. Can y'all imagine when them white folks just come up just getting riding? Newborn rider. With that beard, and some white nasty redneck just walk up and slam it to the ground. Boom, 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 boom. And the ground. What kind of godless people? Then it's cold outside, it's snow. Y'all all right? There's some people out here could do it. I couldn't do it. I just be like, if your mama ain't do it, I ain't gonna do it. But some white folks come along here and throw him down, slam him to the ground, beard and all, greased up. Boom, 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 boom. They folk don't care. They harder. I wouldn't do it, Riley. I hope I wouldn't. They probably don't be talking. There's some people, Jess, you think some white people could do that? You think some black people could do it? No, but that's, just any baby. That's just, that is. I know we like, but I couldn't, man, I don't get that mad. I just don't get that mad why I can just get no baby. I don't care what race, what color to kill it. And just call myself, taking just throw it to crocodile. A baby. Y'all just don't realize. He said he made these people for us. That's why he left the Canaanite day. That's why he said he wouldn't drive them out. He left them out to prove us. Why y'all think he won't? We know what we're saying. Oh, I hope all these crackers die. This is not it. I don't. Just saying, figure of speech. Some people say, all these hunkers need to die. He keep these people here for a reason, cause of us. If we were doing what we supposed to, these people wouldn't be no threat to us. He keeps some heartless people. Who else you gonna be able to do it? He makes sure they don't know Elohim. Only people can do that, some people ain't got no Elohim in them. I just couldn't imagine. I'm so mad. I don't care how many of them shootings I see. Just ain't moved me. Let me just go start killing white babies. Let me just start getting Asian babies and kill. Let me just get Mexican. That's not even my thinking pattern. But not in theirs. These people made for us. These Canaanites, he made these people for us. He got these people set here to prove us. He knew. That's why he wouldn't let us drive them out. Because he knew we were going to turn. Now you think he had some more people like us. Ain't but so far we can go. Huh? Even when he sit in, listen, when he sit in Shaul, King Malak, Shaul, he couldn't kill all them folk. He could kill all them. He said, man, spare some of them people. That's what kind of people we are. Other people with him told, man, we can't kill all these people like that. They ain't in us like that. Said them though. Huh? Say he brought back the chief of the thing that should have utterly been destroyed. It ain't in us like them, son. We can't do that. They can do it, man, ain't nothing. You know what? It's just the spoils of war. Ain't that right? That's just what happened. They drop bombs on people. They'll go back and show them main babies, all the kids. You know what they say? I mean, we tried to minimize as much life as we could. That's always their excuse. Anytime in war, you're going to have some casualties, but I assure you it could have been a lot worse. We did all the research and the technology we got now. We minimized it. It could have been a whole lot worse than what it was. They leave mines out here. They didn't bury and plant it. And they purposely take these soldiers out here that let on maim them kids. Y'all don't look at that stuff. Show you all these kids that been maimed from bombs. They done left out here. Mortar shell, they done left buried out here. You know what? They don't have no remorse. He keep them people for us. You know why you need to know that them people you claim you hate, he needs you to hate sin. Don't hate them people. Hate your ways. Because your ways, our ways are the reason why he keep those people like that. Hell, if we had a heart and a mind to turn like he told us, these people wouldn't be no threat to us. If we actually got consistent and did what the man told us, he could break that yoke. No more marching. No more protest. No more crying. If we cried out from our behavior and did what the man told us, these people wouldn't be a threat. Police stop you and pull you aside. I just want to give you this gift certificate for being so Kadash. I don't even know why I said that. I said, I do. Get here, you redneck hillbilly. He said, you know what? The way you said it, it was Sadiq. Said, thank you, you knuckle-dragging caveman. He said, you be blessed now. Well, you know what happened? Because of us. Y'all want to know something tonight? Every one of us, people of color, melatonin people, what you call them? Melanated. Yeah, like lemonade. Ain't that right? If the melanated people get together, all this stuff would be eliminated. Y'all hear I put that thing together, didn't it? If you melanate right, you eliminate. And what we need to do, get rid of sin. How many of y'all on board with let's get rid of sin? That's what we got to do tonight. You at home, you pledging what? We looking to get rid of, did you raise your hand? Let me go. Oh, I ain't saying, he talking to me, I got a little more sin. I thought you like, man, I'm trying to hold on. That's the mindset, y'all, we want to talk serious. Listen, we can get these people turned around. Guns and knives and staves and staff not going to turn these people. Only man can turn these people is Elohim. And the only way to turn him, get him to turn, is for us to turn. Like he said, if we turn, do what we supposed to do, he'll forgive our sin. He'll heal the land. Jerusalem and it's a mess over there. He's stabbing them rednecks up over there, though. Every day they get stabbed up over there. Isn't that right? He piercing them through with the sword every day. How many of y'all didn't know that? Every day. Listen, some Palestinians stabbing them up every day. They can't win. Every day they get stabbed up. They giving out gun permit. Jerusalem used to be a place you couldn't get a gun. They used to brag on that. People in hell, listen, they told their citizens, get guns. They got to. They get stabbed. Listen, them jokers stab them every day. They suffering. Because you done stolen identity, you done went over that land, and then you got to pay for it. That's the stabbing they get was supposed to be for us. But since you lied and you stole the land, now you eat it. You crooked redneck. All right, we're going to get ready to go, but I want y'all got the sin business. Our goal today is to love this man with all our heart, mind, body, soul, and strength. Y'all hear me? Put nothing before him. Husband, wife, relationship, health, strength, friendship, mother, father, nothing. We got to totally seek this man. That's the only way we're going to get back. The only way we're going to get delivered from this situation. Listen here, this is a hellhole. One part of America to the other end ain't nothing but a rotten hellhole. Because he ain't struck Georgia with these weathers and stuff yet. They coming. They coming. He going to shake them up. He going to tremble this place. Y'all hear me? Y'all mark my word. He going to shake this place. They ain't going to escape it. They keep trying. They ran from the north to get away from the cold to the south. They ain't going to escape it. He's still going to get them. Y'all know what? That's going to be a good thing. He shake it up. He's going to cause some of our people to turn. He's going to cause some of these Gentiles to come out, these bastard nations. They're going to come out. They're going to come down, and they're going to get with us. You know why? Book said it. Because they done heard the Elohim is with us. When all this happened, they're going to come down. They're going to bow down before our feet. Yeah. That's right. These people going to have to claim us and realize this man is with us. Yeah. Y'all mark what I'm telling you. Georgia, get ready. Your weather day on the way. Yeah. They ain't escaping. Georgia ain't getting away. He just didn't hold them just for a little space. It's a little refuge now. You better come and you better try to get in if he'll let you. Ain't that right? I'm telling you, more time on it. They coming. They ain't getting by. Nobody escaping. It ain't a safe state America got. Puerto Rico, everything they connect. Alaska, get your behind ready. Hawaii, get your behind ready. Nobody's going to escape. You ain't got to be connected. Anything you umbrella to, they going to get them. All you European countries got South America, get ready. He going to plague your behind. He going to turn our people back. Only way to turn us back. When we suffer, he told us, I'm going to leave it restricted. I'm going to leave a gentle people. He going to stricken up before these people. You know, I read an article, 17% of black people got guns. 17%. Get you a gun. You don't do nothing but shoot clouds. Get you a gun. You don't do nothing but shoot the darn breeze. Get you a gun. I respect no unarmed nigga. Get you a gun. What y'all scared on a gun for? You gonna throw one of them jackets. Ha! Throwing blazer. Y'all better get y'all a done gun. Everybody telling you, I'm gonna wait. I wanna buy this big, pretty. You ain't finna get no gun. It can be rusted, dusty, as long as it shoot. Get y'all one. Ain't that right? Dwayne tell them they can get one like what one you got like that one now? Got a laser on it too. I said I was scared. Yeah. But he right there, that gun. But if you ever shoot me, get a big gun. I just want to be respected. That's all I'm asking. If you ever say one of you want to move, like, I'm going to shoot my pastor, get a bigger gun. Just don't embarrass me like that. Shoot me. I want to go to, I've been shot at 22. Shoot me with a bigger gun. No. But y'all get y'all a weapon. Isn't that right? Get you a gun. No, why these folks so scared to own a gun around here? White folks got a gun praying to Jesus and everything else and moving on you. Why you don't have a gun? Yeah, get you two. That way in case you throw one out. You take one, you throw it out. They say, ha ha. I say, oh, nigga, this the real one here. You buy one like Dwayne and throw that little one out, and then you shoot him with the big one. You don't know, what if one of these wild coyotes come in here to try to eat you and your family? What you gonna use? Man, this stuff, I'm in coyote. I told you, I seen the coyote when I was gonna hit him. That light hit the eye, he turned around and see all them teeth. I just hit them brains. I ain't never been scared of no animal. Now I know, I thought I was at a movie. Listen, he ran in them trees. I just slowed, I just looked. I said, I hope they're joking. I ain't lying. I thought he gonna follow me home. I was hitting that thing. I was looking at my mirror. I said, that joke might get my tag number. Listen, I thought it was a dog. That joke was running. I met that nigga, that joke, turned around, that joke, put them eyes on me on the teeth. I said, oh, goodness. I said, wolf. He shot off in them bushes. I just stopped. I said, wait. I thought they gonna come out that thing walking. I rolled on that house. Listen, I was saying, I hope they didn't get my tag number. All right. So I went and got a house. I was looking for my gun. I can't afford that stuff, man, getting caught. You break down those streets, man. You can't be walking. Nobody pick up nobody. No, them days over with. Now, you got a gun, you stand in the street like this, people stop. For whatever reason, people will stop. Take you wherever you want to go. They'll be like, listen, you can have a car. You'll be like, I really appreciate that. Something get on people hard. You know what I'm saying? You got to put something on people hard to help you. I be sitting in these gas stations, all you be hearing these folks shooting people at gas station with their car. You hear about mine, all right? I be telling, I leave my door open while I pump the gas. I said, I'm gonna light this truck up, man. Y'all hear me? This truck gonna be flipping and turning through the parking lot. Go on and ride, I leave it over, go on and ride, nigga. Got plenty of gas. You gonna be turning through that parking lot, you gonna be like, it was a bad done idea. You know, right, I'm gonna just run, that nigga just run, jump at that scud. As of that one, you should be hearing the sound. Y'all all right? I ain't got time to get on no car. I go to the grocery store, I come out, get down. I said, not on aisle 8. Whatever aisle I'm on, I ain't getting down. I'm not getting down. I couldn't get my girl. I'm planning on leaving here in one piece. I ain't getting up nothing. I was there, so security guard, little short, little messy, ain't had no gun. Like, man, you better go back around now. If I was gonna do anything in this store, ain't nothing you can do, you ain't got no gun. Go back around there somewhere, little Mexican. Come on, I wouldn't even follow nobody. It's not no big black nigga. I ain't got no gun. I ain't seen it. You be stealing all you want to. Man, I ain't seen it. Coca got more money than I got. If I was still out got that joke, listen, man, I'd have might have walked that whole hour with that joke in there. Y'all got no, that like the rest of y'all got these security guards. Man, y'all better learn. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Listen, I see a nigga wrapped up with some Allah. I ain't seen nothing. My behind gone home. I'm clocked out. Who been telling that nigga they gonna have my picture on the news? Today, Tony Smith told on Ali Akbar. My nigga, please, no. I ain't telling nobody that shoe. I ain't telling nobody, man, I got the roll. You ain't gonna get, they gonna tell me they talking about, oh, you fired. Good, I'm alive. Hey, put your picture on your show. You think them people let you go? You done rat on them niggas, they got all kind of bums. I ain't told nobody. They talking about one of them jokes that did in the world had a Quran and 2 guns. I ain't seen nothing. I thought I have a gun too up there. Mickey Mouse gay, man, come and pat you on your behind. Man, y'all better learn. Listen, y'all ain't seen nothing. Y'all hear me? You ain't seen nursing. But keep y'all doing mouth closed. Ain't my job to be running around and rat out nobody. Ain't that right? Especially one of them jokers. That joker swear out something on you, you done. Y'all got me, right? You seen anything? That's what I'm telling you. Everybody, save your own black behind. Tell me you gonna be suspended. You didn't tell Ali Akbar, okay, I take my suspension. Y'all hear me? Best thing you do, you see them folks something, get your behind out the way. Y'all hear me? They show you on camera, show you like this here, running away from the scene. You think I'm finna frisk a nigga, all them jokers got bombed. I don't trust not one of them. That turban route way up there, I ain't touching that nigga, man. I'm quit. I'm clocking out. Soon you see him come, I'm clocking out. You don't put your hand on them people. I'm behind it. I'm with the white boy. I'm shooting. And joker look fat and stuff sticking out. See a box. I'm not going to serve that nigga. I'm going to serve that joker here. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I ain't searching them jokers. Are you crazy? Y'all know good. They'll walk right up to a checkpoint and blow up. Y'all know how many times I got people that walk to a checkpoint and blow up. Then when help come in, another one will come up and blow them up. Man, you can't beat a nigga that's willing to die. You don't tell me, man, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna blow myself up. You can't do that with nobody like that. He don't even give you a chance. Y'all use your head now. Got this stuff. Don't be trying to tell these folks you ain't seen nothing. Y'all all right? Mike, you seen something? That'll be all right. Joe walking out all the box. Say, oh, give me 1 minute. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm rolling. Y'all see that video? They got that mother guy walking out and throwing them bags on. That gets you killed. That's some foolishness. That just walked into a restaurant, right, listen, throw the bagging out. White folk come. He went knocked on somebody's door, opened up and throw the bagging out. The nigga ran out of their own house, wide open. You see today? Oh, man, listen. He's trying to joke at the bus stop. Listen, he just walk up, he run and just throw a bag and take off running. Folk losing their mind. Man, them folk came in that restaurant, wide slap, old diving jumper. Boy, that thing not so fun, but boy, he do that thing around me, boy, it's gonna show nothing. They'll be like, oh, blank, this thing ain't fun no more. Before I go, he playing with the right folk. Just before I go. Y'all all right? I'm trying to tell you how to stay alive. Dare you ain't seen that, have you? I'm talking about, I ain't seen. You gotta be like, I ain't seen nothing. All right, ain't nobody done that. A lot of folks said though, a lot of folks. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all woke up now and started talking to these folks bum. Y'all see these folks coming here? There gonna be some folks that, now I ain't here now, I'm telling you, they ain't coming to him. Shoot them at the door. We'll take our chance. We'll go ahead. We got our legal defense ready. I just rather take a chance, shoot them out the door. Ain't no you let them in. We got to protect these kids. But y'all see these folks out here with that stuff on. Don't be looking at them folks in the eye. You ain't seen nothing. Tell me, what do he look like? Man, I ain't seen nothing. I'm blind. Get you a little stick started. That joker look around out talking about, what are you looking at? Man, I ain't seen nothing. Man. Start, act like you play a keyboard. Ebony and ivory. All right. But y'all go out like no hero, man. That danger playing with them folks. Y'all got it? I remember one time, Rod had that little hit. Many times you had that little Bob in that toy that took that picture. I made him take that junk off Facebook. I said, boy, you can get up blowed up here playing with them folks. There was a Quran in the bottom now. I told him, no, you don't play with them folks, man. Them folks come here, boy, them folks with the blow up on your behind. Y'all hear me? They don't play by that little Quran thing, ain't that right? Y'all know what to play with now. Y'all make sure your heart be all the way right. You be playing with them folks now. Them folks will hurt you bad. All right, y'all all right? I'll get ready to let y'all go. I think Brandon got some work he want to put in. All right, get the most out of here.